Yeah.
Go for the other limb.
Oh, my leg's cut off. I wonder
Try
how
arm
that
next
happened.
time instead.
Yeah. Been there, done
Oh
that
no,
with
a
legs.
boulder's fallen on my leg and it's torn off.
You just smashed into pieces.
It's
Okay.
broken now. Now you have to make the peg leg.
I can't
Awesome.
gentle
Snows.
repose that.
I still have snows in my bag.
Peg leg.
I mean, they'll have to like
Yeah.
hack your leg off first, like, you know, so it's already like buckled and damaged and everything. Then they have to cut it off, then give you the peg leg. Oh, that'd be interesting. Anyhow,
Anyway.
where are we? Episode 6? It's episode 6. Yeah. Right, even though everybody's there, I need to look this way. Okay, cool. Hello, welcome everybody to episode 6 of Gem of Elders now. Game that I've been playing with these lovely bunch of people for a little while. We've decided to start putting it on YouTube and hope anybody that watches enjoys. My name's Hadu, I'm the DM of this game. I will go through on the Roll20 list for the introductions this time rather than the Discord, because Roll20 might actually put it in a different order, whereas Discord doesn't. So, Snow, go for it. Introduce your character.
Dragonborn. Ranger.
Done.
Ranger.
Cool. Torgren.
Very sad dwarf. Cleric.
Evine.
How to describe her? That is it. A very traumatized, very traumatized tiefling with a shadow entity haunting her.
Cool. Lumen.
Lumen, a half-elf grave domain cleric that means well, but is just a dumb bitch.
And Cal, you just cannot get away from
No,
it,
I
can
can't
you?
get away.
You just
Every
can't.
single time.
Every single time.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter if we read it off Roll20 or Discord, you're always after Lumen. Go
Yep.
for it.
Cal, Dragonborn, Way of the Four Elements. Monk, trying
Cool.
very hard to keep us cool.
And Yoshida.
Yeah, she does that. It's fine.
My
Yoshida's
mic
dead,
is off.
nothing new.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. Love struck retard. High elf ranger. What?
Oh, Nate, you beautiful bastard, I love you.
God.
Well, I'm not wrong. He is a love struck idiot.
Okay,
But-
who... Oh, carry on. But...
I
No?
guess not.
Okay, cool.
What? Oh, there was a butt.
Right, you said but, nobody else. Anyway, we're carrying on. Let's see, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Garson or Snow, it's your turn to recap. Go.
Oh, our turn. Okay. What was it? After Skullboy, we continued through the labyrinth. It was pretty bad. I kept going forward. Got teleported, fought Frost Giant, and then another Frost Giant fell on everybody. Then what's your brother's name?
Sheridan?
Sheridan came in through the doors and he was like very smart about it, and he said, "Yo guys, this door leads to that one, obviously, because the handles are all different." So we were like, "Oh no, you absolutely make sense, my guy." And we booked it out the green door. We were like, "Fuck this." And then we came back to the start of it all. However, it wasn't the start of it all because everything was a little bit different. There was no more Skullboy. The teleportation didn't work when we went back there. And what was it? Lumen had her whole god talk about, "Hey, you serve me, I'll help you out." And she was like, "Nah," the first time. And then the second time she was like, "You know what? I'll take you up on your deal."
A dumb bitch. A dumb bitch.
So she's become a follower of Lazakor. There was a moment where Keely was to Lumen like, "Yo, bro, we're in this together, okay? I'm by choice. You're out here trying to sacrifice yourself, though. So we're a little bit different." And as we all grouped up, like where I found my vampire girlfriend the first time, 3 doors emerged, and then Lazakor was like, "Yo, boys, since now you're my follower, that north door is the better door." And we went up there, and we found the spyglass. And we went back to Far Reach and slept the night away.
Awesome. Yeah, so you did indeed find what you was looking for, which is the spyglass of... Anybody remember the name for bonus points?
Guidaris?
Guidaris.
Guidaris?
That's the one. Well done. Yeah, the spyglass of Guidaris. And who remembers what it will do?
It will help
It keep-
us find, well, detect
See illusions.
Well
See
done.
illusions.
Yes.
And
Only
it
use
works
once.
once for each
Oh my
person.
Only works once for each person. Absolutely right. Okay. So,
Also, Eldex could be dead.
also Ardex could
Oh
be
my
dead.
god. Brutal.
That is true. I forgot to
Flying
mention, we saw the
And
ghost.
I got killed.
Ardex being Evine's other brother.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've only met two of Evine's brothers so far. Like, you know.
So far.
Are there more?
I mean, who knows at this
The
point?
second one surprised me.
She has a big family, okay?
Bruh. I have a lot of brothers, but I didn't name any of them.
Right.
To the generator.
Brother 1, brother
Brothers
2.
and sisters, I didn't name any of them.
Retrospectively, did anybody want to do anything before sleeping?
No.
Nope.
I think we're all just like traumatized heaps of sadness.
Awesome.
Going to sleep.
I sleep.
Right. So, everybody's asleep. Sleeping the night away after a nice, a nice moments of respite after everything that happened. Cal,
It's your turn.
It's here.
you're in the middle of an open field. You see Evine and Lumin setting up tents. Torgrin walks off to gather firewood just as Keely comes back holding as many berries and fruits in her arms as she can. Yoshida comes back with a deer slung over his shoulder, and Snow starts to examine a map, with intrigue clearly in his eyes. As the day comes to a close and the black of night draws in, you all gather around the fire. You place an object on the fire. It's something you didn't even know you had. A metallic symbol of a fox head. The party then begins to gather around the fire and tell stories of old, each in turn. Various adventures are being shared, everything from the defeat of epic monsters to more fleeting moments. That of discussing when you saw a familiar face, for example. An old adventuring partner, a close friend, or even family members whose time on this earth is probably drawing to an end by now. After all, it's been years since they've seen them. You realise that although you have been to a fair few of these campfires, you haven't really sat down and discussed things like this. You see Torgrin's face, saddened as he stands and retires for the night, clutching a large bottle of brandy as he makes his way. One by one, the group head for tents, until it's only you and Evine that are left, as you both volunteered for the first watch of the night. Evine walks off to the far end of the camp to keep watch whilst you check the fire. And again, you have no idea where it came from, but a little fire elemental in the guise of a fox has just brought back more firewood. He places the firewood down by the campfire and then goes off on his way again, leaving a feint of orange and amber as it trails off into the night. Confusing as this may be, you give it little thought and you set yourself up for some light meditation. It's a still night. and it lends time to reflect on everything that has come to pass in these short few months you have known the group. The countless times you have faced death, the amount of times you have defended them and they you, and the regret you feel from almost performing a sacrificial act, even though it was asked of you. After you break from the meditation, you sit back down on a log near the fire, and after a short time, Evine joins you. You start discussing things, in particular what you can expect to happen next, and when this race of ancients will next show themselves. And you feel Evine take hold of your hand. You feel a little bit confused by this gesture and look down and notice that she isn't wearing gauntlets. You follow the arm up to see bandages, and you feel your heart pick up pace as you check to see if this really is Evine. And as you look into her face, the only thing you see is a hood masking whatever it is behind it. And then, as you wake up, you hear the words echo softly in your mind. Why can't you look at me? And everybody wakes up. Starting with you, Cal.
Boy.
What do you want to do?
Oh boy. Well, that was jarring. I think he's gonna get up very quickly, and just make his way downstairs, putting on his cloak to bundle himself up for the cold, and he's just gonna go out by the front door and just stand on the front steps again and just keep watch.
Mm-hmm. You
Probably shaking.
Yep. You go out by the front door. Roll a perception check for me.
It's very high. Character sheet. Yeah, that is an 11.
Okay. You think you hear some sort of like bird or something like squawking. Can't really tell what it is. You think a bird, but it's way in the distance. Who should we go for next? Evine, you wake up.
Lovely. How do I feel? Is the eye still hurting?
The pain seems to have subsided a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not much, but a little.
I'm guessing Lumen is still sleeping.
Full
yep.
weight right on top.
Well, I wanted to go and prepare breakfast, but I can't now, thank you.
She's been awake for 3 days. Give her some credit, alright?
Evine is just gonna lay there and wait for Lumen to wake up.
Cool. Which makes the next choice even easier. Lumen, you wake up.
Brilliant.
So I'm at exhaustion level 1 now, right? I like lose a level with a long rest.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
So much exhaustion. Aren't you still rolling at disadvantage?
Yep, still. It's been like 4 sessions of rolling at disadvantage.
In fact, you lose both of your stacks of exhaustion. You're
Let's
you're back
go!
up to no exhaustion.
Let's go!
Such joy.
You are such a kind and generous DM, and I would never say
What are you planning
Yes,
to do?
I am very, very kind and generous.
What are you
Yeah.
planning, you bastard?
Yeah.
What are you planning?
I'm very kind. That's right.
Don't
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Don't trust him. Okay, he's like Lozukor. Don't trust him.
Well, let's make it 2 for 2, guys. But Lumen will wake up with a big old stretch.
Morning.
Good morning.
Sleep well?
Really, really well. I've been awake for such a long time. But yeah, I slept very well. Did you sleep well?
Mm-hmm. I was planning on going and preparing breakfast for everyone.
I can go help you.
Thank you.
And then she'll be like, "Oh, can you help me with this for a second?" And she'll like grab your arm and like put the wrap on her arm.
Oh yeah.
So you can help her wrap it.
Yeah.
And
Should
she
I roll
wraps.
something for it, or
If you want, she'll help you. So
no, okay, now it's fine.
and she now like her arms used to be just her forearms, but now she makes sure to cover her palms as well because she doesn't want to look at the symbol. Yeah.
All good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's go. Evin's still there in just the casual clothing. She's not taking on her armor yet. She doesn't want to be clunking around the house when everyone's still sleeping, probably. So I'll go
Okay.
downstairs and try and make a breakfast for people.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You get downstairs. The cupboards do have food in them. So it depends kind of what you want to make, really. Like there's oats, there's fruits, there's like meats, like heavily salted. So they could still be fresh. They don't look bad anyway.
No. Probably, like, how do you call it in English? Like a bit of everything for everyone to like grab in what they want.
Like a pick and mix sort of thing.
I guess.
Okay, cool. Roll me a survival check. Let's see how you do with making this.
Luckily, I'm proficient in that. And it's a 19, so 23 under.
Okay, yeah, you are cooking that stuff up. Like, well done to you. You make a good banquet of various foods.
Yep, that's me.
Okay, cool. Lumen, what are you doing?
I think, she'll go to her bag and she's gonna put like all of her Saxvian stuff, like her amulet and her Bible. She's gonna put in her bag. Probably just look at it for a long, long time. And then I guess after that, she would just kind of follow downstairs and just see if Evie needed any help.
Okay.
She would check the amulet Lazakor gave her. She would look at that, and I guess she would try to feel if like she was attuned to that, like if that's where her energy was coming from.
Okay.
So she'd like, yeah.
So you have a first with the Saxvian Bible. Like you go to pick that up and it feels incredibly heavy. Like you're holding this in two hands and you can still feel it almost pulling its weight back down to the ground. You can lift it, but it's like a steady weight that will only get heavier the longer you hold it.
She's gonna put it down. And she's gonna flip. She's gonna flip to the back. Because in the back, near the spine, she has names written down that she wants to remember. So she tries to rip that piece of paper out and then leave the book.
Cool. You go to the back of the book where all the names are. Only there's no names there.
None.
None.
She runs downstairs to Evine.
Mm-hmm.
That they're gone. She runs downstairs.
Mm-hmm. You see Evine in the kitchen.
Hey, Evine, where's your journal? I need to write something down, and can I borrow it for a second?
It's upstairs on the table.
Can I?
You can.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
she runs upstairs.
Okay. You run upstairs, and sure enough, the journal is there on the table.
And she grabs it and she writes down the 3 names as quickly as she can. She writes it in the book or in her journal.
Okay. As you're writing these names, you notice that your hand's shaking uncontrollably. You do write the names down, but the handwriting is so scruffy that to anybody other than you, they would be unrecognizable.
I don't love that, but she just kind of stares at it for a long time, like just trying to make sure she can remember. Because all of this stuff happening makes her worry that she's going to forget. So I think she just stares at it for a really long time, hoping that she can remember.
Okay. You do so.
And then...
Yep, carry on.
And then after that, I think she would go downstairs.
Okay. Let me just add this to here. Cool. Yeah, so Evine, you finish making the breakfast and everything and start putting all of this out on the table, where you see a note on the table.
Oh, fine. Look at the note, Heather.
Excellent. And the note is written in Sheridan's handwriting.
What did he get up to?
It says, Evine, my dear sister, I must ask you for forgiveness for leaving in such a manner as this, but I fear you would try to stop me, and I would stay given the wound our hearts have just suffered. I will return when I can, but I must discover the truth of our brother's fate. I cannot remember what has happened. I have lost my recent memories. Whether that is due to my encounter with your shadow or something else influencing events, I do not know. Given that members of your party are courting a Lord of Death and that the domain of those gods are gaining in power recently, it unsettles me greatly. I must discover what has happened to Aldex. I don't understand how he was seen in Wintergate if I was with him and we were 3 days ahead of your group. And given the options behind those doors, I dread to think of the alternatives. Once I discover the truth, I will inform you and our parents. I also endeavour to make for the Great Library and use what influence I have gathered in my recent years as a scholar to seek answers to these rumours. I have heard of these increased sightings of strange undead that have been seen, and as much as I can think for this gem you seek. Though the company you are keeping seems to have made some questionable choices of late, they give me a sense that they are good of heart. Keep them close. And for the love of the saints, don't let them make any more bargains with gods, devils, or archfays, or any of the myriad of other entities that like to play with the souls of mortals. I feel I have been too harsh with Lumen. Please convey my apologies to her. From the small amount of time I have spent around her, she cares deeply for you. I know it can be hard for you sometimes, but she seems genuine. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but Yoshida and Snow seem to be dancing around something. Maybe you're not the only one that has found comfort in this group of yours. I have taken down the ingredients required for a cure that Lumen pointed out to me, and given discussions I had with Keeley, though slightly cryptic, leads me to believe that we shall need it. She is an interesting one, that Keeley. She has a natural gift for magic, but without training, it could become a danger to herself and those around her. I will also endeavour to see if I can find someone who can provide instruction, as her gifts are different than my own. I know this is not the best time to leave you, but you are not alone. I didn't have much chance to talk with Tolgren and Cal, but I feel they are level-headed and dependable in situations. So I will trust that they will keep you all safe until I can return. I have given Cal a sending stone. I have the matching one. It will allow you to speak to me once per day, up to 25 words, and I will be able to respond the same. If you need me, I will come. I wish you safe travels, sister. My heart, as always, is with you. Sheridan.
Well, Mervyn reads this, and she is like this mixture of sad and amused. He thinks I can actually make this group use their brains. Fucking hell. And she just folds the paper and hides it in her pocket. Okay. And
cool.
Yeah.
And lay the rest of the dinner out. Okay, cool. Let's see. Torgren, you wake up.
Okay, as soon as so
I don't know if anyone else can hear him, but I can't.
I can
no,
see it.
no, I can see the light going green, but I can't hear anything. Yeah.
You can't hear
I
us,
thought I was crazy for a second. I'm like, am I lagging out?
What? Hello.
I thought. Eyeliner?
Okay. She crawls out of bed. Not very bored. Coughing and.
Nope, gone again.
Nope.
We got up to you got out of bed coughing.
Mm-hmm.
And spluttering.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he goes downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You are downstairs.
Yeah, there we are.
Okay,
Okay.
cool, no problem. You see the table in the kitchen with a load of food on it, with Aveen and Lumen discussing things, just about to sit down to eat by the looks.
Quite hungry. I'll get something to eat then, and just leave them to discuss whatever it is they're discussing.
Okay, sure. So you go into the table, you grab some bits of food and things, and go off to sit in the front room, leaving them to their talk. Yoshida and Snow, you both wake up.
Preface: I would have been sleeping in a different room.
Hey, you do you, man.
Yeah.
I'm very angry at this. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I told you
Uh-oh,
during the
first
Rose
argument.
Festival. Snow can't go out dating. Snow can't go dating, bro.
I know, because you're family, but Yoshida don't give to.
And I was just gonna be like, yeah, brother.
Okay.
So, yeah. So who between us two?
Then Yoshida, you wake up first.
Oh, then I'd wake up, kind of just yawn a little bit, kind of stretch, and then just kind of make my way downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Or either that or wait for Snow, but presuming he's probably already downstairs, I'll go down.
Yeah, so you go downstairs where you see Torgren tucking into some food in the front room, and you turn to face the kitchen where you see Aveen and Lumen around a table with a load of food in the middle of it.
I'll go and get something to eat and sit down in the kitchen where Aveen and Lumen are.
Okay. Yep, so you go into the kitchen with Aveen and Lumen, sit down at the table, and yeah, start helping yourself to some food, I guess.
They'll be like, "Good morning, hello everyone."
Morning.
Good morning.
Has anyone seen Snowdall? Is he still asleep?
I thought he was with you.
Not. It wasn't tonight.
Trouble in Paradise, huh? And she just like, takes a bite of and she takes a bite of whatever she is eating.
Okay. And he'll just get some food for himself.
Cool. In that case, no, you are the next to wake up.
I wake up, put a do not disturb sign on the door, and I will ritual cast Find Familiar to get Hoop back.
Okay. Yeah, you. How long does that take? An hour?
It's an hour.
Yeah. So you shoddily write "Do Not Disturb" on the door, and you start ritual casting. Cool. Cal, whilst you're standing outside, you do get a smell of this food being cooked and things.
Yeah. All right. Taking that as a sign, he'll make his way in.
Cool.
Find the source of the smell.
Okay. What like pants are you wearing? Like trousers?
What?
Trousers. We call
mean-
them trousers. You call them pants.
Yeah. I know. I mean, he's got like a gi on.
It's a
That's
gi.
like his typical thing, and then he's got his like the winter like cloak over it. And
The
stuff.
winter
So
cloak,
whatever,
okay.
whatever the winter clothing
Has
is
the
is
winter
over top of
cloak?
that.
Yeah. Okay. So the winter cloak does have pockets. So as you like make your way indoors, you put your hand in, or maybe your hands have been in the pockets of the cloak anyway. And as you do, you feel like a metal object in the pocket.
What's the fucking metal object? He's gonna take it out. You bastard.
It's a metallic fox head.
Oh god, this is something I have to read. This is something I have to read. Oh boy.
I know that
no.
one.
Thank you, Griffin Saddlebag. We love you.
Griffin's out.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know.
Cool.
He'll pocket that again and make his way inside.
Yep. As you go in through the door, you see Torgrin in the front room getting into some food, and Yoshida, Evine, and Lumin at the table eating food.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Cal.
Morning.
And Lumen will give him his scarf back. Thank you. She'll give him another big hug. She just really appreciated that.
You're welcome. Yeah, and he'll tuck into some food as well.
Okay, cool. Keely, welcome. You wake up, and all you've missed so far is the waking up of people. So yes, you wake up too.
I am awake. That's what I say. I sit up and I'm like, I'm awake. I guess I would probably like take my time getting up, or you know what? After like a night like that, I just kind of relax for a while.
Yeah.
You know, ponder. Maybe I'll even sit up and then I'll just start playing with my cards again. So that's really the extent of what I was planning on doing.
Okay. Yeah. So you sit up in bed and you did you say you went downstairs first, or you just sit up and you play with the cards? I've forgotten.
Yeah. Just I was playing with the cards, just kind of like stay in bed, just kind of you know.
Okay. So yeah, you stay in bed and you start like shuffling your deck and putting various cards out and things like that, like trying to obtain meanings and such. And yeah, an hour passes. Does anybody want to do anything in that hour?
Yeah. Probably after I finish eating, I'll go and put my armor on, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you go back to your room and you put your armor on. Anybody else? Nope.
Probably just take some time to like dye my hair back with one of my. I'll spend one of my disguise kits and I'll just dye my hair back the way it was.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You do your best to like wash the remaining dye out from the Rose Festival. Do you then re-dye it back to the colour it was, not having being able to get all the red out?
Yeah, it's just a dark, like, I guess you call it an aubergine.
Yeah.
But it's like eggplant. Dark eggplant color.
Alright, no problem. You do that. And Snow, your ritual casting is obviously finished.
Yay! I have a hood back. Now I'll go downstairs.
Okay. You go downstairs where there's some food left on the table. Not much, but there's some meats, even though they're cold now. Some porridge, which is, well, more like concrete at the moment, because it's all cold and settled.
Got it woken up soon there.
Yeah, and some fruits and things.
I wasn't expecting food. Can I have some?
So, Lumen, you're still at the table, right?
Yeah, go for it.
here.
Go for it, my
And
guy.
Yoshida's there, yeah.
Go for it.
Everyone's here welcome for food. Snow, you know this.
I'll chow down then.
Okay.
I
You
want food.
chow down on the rest of the food, no worries.
Lumen just stares at Snow and Yoshida, thinking about Avine's earlier comment, and is just staring at him.
Right, okay.
I will try. Will I notice the staring?
No,
Yes.
she's just. I mean, you're all just together. She's just looking at you guys.
I'm just eating food, oblivious to whatever is happening.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. Keely, are you still just washing things out of your hair, or you going downstairs too, or what are you doing? Or are you purposely staying away from everyone?
I don't think I would probably join up. I mean, if anything, I would just kind of pass through to say hello, but I think I would eventually want to go out and scour the buildings to see if I can go find anything of use.
Okay, yeah. You go around the city of Farreach, the little village of Farreach, then Farwatch even, sorry. Roll for me a perception check.
A 17 plus 3, 20.
20. Okay, cool. Yeah, you find like 25 silver pieces. You find 5 ration packs. That's about it.
How many? I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
25 silver pieces and 5 packs of rations. I mean, there was other things as well, like bits of clothing, toys, those sorts of things, but nothing really useful.
With the clothing, I would like to take a couple of them and see if I can't just rip a few up and get myself some bandages.
Yeah.
I think per clothing it would yield roughly 4, I think, but I think so I don't know how many would allow me to have.
That's fine. You find 3 items of clothing, so 4 bandages from each, so 12 bandages.
12. Thank you. What is the, you know what, I think I'm actually going to try and like climb up and just get a view of everything around. If I can get to a high point. So like what's the highest point here where we're at?
Probably the statue of Losicor in the center.
I'm gonna go and climb it.
Okay, cool. You go to the statue of Losicor. Roll athletics check.
Oh, it's a nat 20. Hold on. Let me get my. It's a nat 20, but let me get my. I'm trying to get my thing up. Export. Create. And you said athletics, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, loading. It's loading. I promise. Loading. Loading. A little faster, please. Athletics would be +1. 21.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you climb the statue of Losicor, and from the top there you can see like rooftops. You can see a field off to one corner, like a really small area of grass. I call it a field, but it's tiny, really. And then outside of the actual village of Farwatch, it's barren wasteland, more or less. But roll for me a perception check while you're up there.
You won't believe me. It's a 19, so it'd be 22. So.
Nice.
22.
I'm not kidding. I'm not
Okay.
kidding. I did roll a 9. I'm just like, okay, I have to.
Starting hot.
Let's see. From the...
Yeah.
It would be from these... From
my
the...
God.
Yeah, from the southwest. You see, like... What? 8? Yes. 8 things coming this way. They're squawking. They look like some sort of large animal. What did you get exactly?
It was a 19 flat, but with the perception, it's a +3. It's 22.
Yeah, okay. So with that 22, you can tell that they have very large wingspans. Much larger than, say, a bird.
Okay. Do they? Okay. Is there anything accompanying these, or is it just these?
You can't tell from... It's going to take them probably about another 20 minutes or half an hour to get to where you are. You can literally just see them in the distance.
Okay. I'm gonna clamber down, and I'm immediately gonna report back and tell them, hey, like if I'm gonna run up to the door, and I'm just gonna like walk in and be like, hey guys, there's something coming towards the. They're big. I don't know what they are, but there's a lot of them, and they look like they can fly, and I think somebody should come see this.
Are you talking about birds?
I don't know, but they're really big. I'm not talking like a seagull big or something,
Dragon
or really
big?
hefty crow. They're big. What kind of big were they?
They were big.
Could I see exactly though, like what is it enough that I could druid shape into it?
No.
No.
Maybe
Could I?
it's-
How about this? How about I just wild shape into something relative of its size? They were like, and then I just try to wild shape into something roughly that size, like a bear or a tiger or a dog or a very fat cat, something.
Okay. What's the largest winged animal that you can turn into? A giant
That is-
eagle?
That is no, I can't fly.
No, you
yet.
can't. No, yeah.
Let me
Any
get
animal
my-
relative to that size, I do. I think that's what she means. I
Ah,
won't even fly.
yes.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It'd be good if
So
you're gonna
if it's
break
the
that
size
down.
of a bear, I'm a bear. If I'm a horse, I'm a horse. If I'm a little goat, I'm a little goat.
Okay, yeah, cool. You turn into a bear.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah.
That
so I
kinda
just,
big?
Like, do a little spin, and then there I am. I am a bear.
So you're talking that big?
I should be surprised at all of this, but I
And then I
just
lumber
never
out.
am.
I lumber out the door.
I walk down the stairs and I'm like, why is there a bear? Oh, it's probably Keely. Hi, Keely.
I just lumber out the door. There's no like I can't respond. I just lumber out the door.
Cool. So you get to the door and realise that you can't fit through it.
I still try.
Okay.
I just try. I like
No,
start clawing at the door.
Keely, no, Keely,
Can't you just change back, Keely?
I just kind of I then like back up, and then I just kind of like slowly turn and I look like I crane my neck and I look at everybody, and I'm like,
Do you need to... I don't know if Keely can understand us at all. I think
She-
that's one thing.
She can.
Huh.
We're just. Can anyone tell me why she is a bear suddenly?
Oh, right. She saw something from the distance. I don't know where, but like bird things. About the size of apparently a bear.
I go back and I look at like anything anyone's eating, and I purposely shove my face into their food. If anybody is eating still.
I am. I was eating some berries.
Well, they're my berries now, bitch.
I always shove your nose away, kind of like, hey, my food.
I
Bad
wrestle
bear,
him
bad
for
bear.
it. Like I try to nudge myself back with my head, because I'm a bear.
Oh,
Okay,
Go,
strength
Hadu,
check
outside
then.
and check out
for
those
both of
things.
us?
Yeah,
Okay,
strength
yeah.
off.
Oh, I
That's-
need
Yeah.
my dice.
gonna
Oh no,
leave
I
this.
forgot. I forgot.
Yeah.
to put
Yeah,
it on
I
top.
just
It's an
walk
8.
out. I
It's
just
an
walk
8.
out.
It was an
Strength
8.
check.
Strength check. Oh, hold on. Let me get my dice.
7 plus 1.
Use bear stats.
Fair stats.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot.
You're wild shaped.
Oh, that's right. Bear. 5e. Hold on.
Should be a +3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Something like
+4, so well, it's a brown bear, so +4. So let me. Do you want me? I'll just use the old roll. Is 7 plus 4 is 11.
11. Okay.
11.
Yoshida.
It's 11.
11. Okay, so you both kind of just try and like nudge at each other, like neither one of you give them way. There's like a little bit of back and forth. But Yoshida, you do keep your food in the end. The bear does not manage to steal it off of you. Evine and Lumen, who has gone outside. Cal, did you go this well? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Cal and Torgren both
Yeah.
went outside as well.
Awesome. Cool. Yep, so all four of you go outside and you kind of look in the direction. You do hear like a loud pitched squawk in the distance. Can all four of you give me a perception check, or two if two want to give advantage, whichever?
I'm making a perception check.
Okay.
I'm
Everyone's
also-
doing their own one then.
Well,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Go for it.
I had chances. Oh no, it's equal chances.
17.
a 10. First time I don't have to
22.
roll with disadvantage
22.
and I roll a 2.
15.
15. Okay. So yeah, they've gotten like a little bit closer by now. You still can't work out exactly what it is, apart from Cal, who you can see draconic features on them. It's some sort of dragon, and there's 8 of them, and they are heading your way.
You're not.
Oh, this is something.
Snow wants to go on an adventure.
I think they're
What is it?
dragons.
What?
Look, you can see, and he'll like try to point out like if there's any like sunlight like bouncing off like their scales or something to give
Yeah,
away like
yeah.
their form.
So
Okay.
after Cal points out these features, like where sunlight hits, some sort of reflection, like jagged edges around where the jawline would be, you can see that not only, well, yeah, you can tell now that these are wyverns.
Can I spot the rider, Hadu? Like, that's very means. Mine immediately goes, Wyvern. Okay, is there anyone on it?
Roll perception again, but at advantage because you have an inkling of what this might be, yeah?
Okay, that's first one's good. Click on. Okay, so that's 19.
Cool. So with the advantage, with Cal pointing these things out, you kind of look and you do see Viders.
So, yeah. I don't remember if you told me, Hadu, but like these riders are just Thwaite, like, or yes, or is it like everyone else? Okay.
So Thwaite and Hyrime is where they're common, yes.
Yeah.
In fact, they actually come from Hyrime, but obviously Thwaite is where they're all trained and everything.
So, regarding where we are, I think they're from Thwaite. Do you see them there? And she just like tries to, again, like do the same thing, like point out the radar on it.
So yeah,
The guy on
after Avine's pointed that out, you do all see riders on top of these wyverns as they get ever closer. Yes.
They're a common sight back at home. You see them? Like a big part of the army. Right.
Should we be concerned?
If they're going our way, probably. Though. Yeah, pack up things in case we need to run real quick. I'll stay here and greet them. If they do land here. Go,
Okay.
guys!
Alright.
Okay, Lumen runs inside.
Yeah.
Cool.
Collect things.
So
Very
Tell the others what's happening.
yep. So you get back in, you inform the others, or you just start going around your business packing things up?
Wyverns, riders, Thwaite, I don't know. Pack up.
Wyverns?
make ready for leave. In case. And then just going back upstairs and getting his stuff.
What they're saying.
The exact same thing I'll do. I'll go get my backpack.
Yep. So you pack
All my
your
shit.
stuff up. Yep. And then Evine, like while everybody's getting ready and everything, one of these great wyverns land pretty much right next to you, while the other 7 go and like land where the stables are at the beginning of Farwatch. And you see one of the riders get off, this like great big muscular man with a dragon symbol on his like left shoulder, red cape at his back, gets off, large spear behind him, says, I've been told by Ganrin to pick you up and take you somewhere.
Okay, where is that somewhere?
Well, it seems that there is a resort near the city of Bardoral that we are to take you to. Ganrin says that you may be confused about a couple of things, including today's date. He didn't tell me why, but I'm told to tell you it is the 2nd of the sun.
Wait, so how many did... It was the 20-something? What was it?
24th of the Rose when we went
And
in.
One is after... Fuck. Huh.
So yeah,
Okay.
you've been in for almost a week.
Yeah, he was right. Anyway, what's your name?
My name is Barwil.
Pleasure to meet you, Evine. My friends are gathering together, and I highly doubt any of them has ridden a wyvern before, so I hope these are
That's
trained
why
well.
each of us have riders with. We're not going to allow you to ride the wyverns, you're merely passengers.
Good.
Anyway, Dragon Lancers at your service. If you make ready, we will be by the stables. And he, like, takes off again for the short flight to the stables at the front of Farwatch.
Arrogant pricks. And as she goes and packs her things as well.
Cool.
So are we gonna fight them?
We got... No,
They're running
no.
away?
No. Gandrin sent us a ride. A flight, I should say. We're flying,
Oh.
guys.
Where are we
Flying?
going?
On
Ah,
To some sort of resort, the name escapes me. Anyways, back up. We've been away for a week, by the way.
what? A week? Huh. But
Cool.
what are we
It's like-
riding on is my
it's-
exact question.
What?
What are we riding on?
We've seen wyverns flying our way. What do you think?
I was inside the whole time. I didn't go.
We did say that there were wyverns.
Okay, there you go.
Lumen just looks at Snow and is like, "Oh, caramel."
Oh no.
Caramel.
I'm sure they can pick her up.
No, Caramel.
Oh, no, he sent her
Caramel's
away.
returned.
away.
Yeah,
He's
away,
returned to
yeah,
the
yeah.
wild.
wild.
Oh
Yeah, they
yeah,
let-
yeah.
they let
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I have an exact book for this exact situation. I take out my book on how to take care of a dragon, and I start reading riding a dragon, just so I have more
Big
knowledge.
dragon.
Yeah. Is Keely still a bear?
I am sitting in the living room with my bag in my mouth.
Keely, you need to change quickly, or we're leaving you here. I'm
Just
serious.
leaving
These
you.
wyverns are not gonna carry you in this form.
Just kind of staring at her.
And she can't even get out.
I
In this
don't
form.
think.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think she can.
obstacle
I mean,
number one.
Why
If
doesn't
those,
she
if
just
those
talk?
wyverns see her, they're gonna eat her for a snack.
well then
Try
we.
knocking her out of it.
Oh,
You can
Oh,
try, and I
try
run
up.
up to get my things.
You wanna beat her up?
I pat Snow like no, it's not. No.
No, no.
No. They're not. Words deceive me.
Huh? That didn't help. That really didn't help. You. Okay, whatever.
They're not gonna do anything, Snow. Okay, they're not gonna beat Keely up.
Well, if she can't turn back, we'll have to try. Try and.
She can try and run.
Try and.
Knock her out of it.
Yeah.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
Some sort of
Okay.
hit, like a punch or whatever, to try and get you to not be a bear anymore.
Take a little hammer, like bonk.
I'm
Hold on.
not going to use my hammer.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and it's in that one. So yes, you snap. You're knocking me right out of it. You just kind of like tap me on the nose, and I back to Keely.
Oh.
Hi. And she stands up and she brushes down her dress, and she's like, "Thanks, Torgrin."
No problem.
And she grabs it and she's like shoulders her back. "Let's go!" And then she's out the door. Wild
That was
abandon.
easy.
Well, that's one, I guess.
Well, I
Ever
didn't
this-
think that would work, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Ever
it
the
worked,
same.
So
Okay.
I won't question.
Let's go.
So yeah,
Before Lumen grabs all that vampire stuff, that early vampire stuff, and did she see if she was attuned to the necklace or the book?
so
Like she'll try to cast Eyes of the Grave and see
Yep.
if he's attuned.
sure. You feel well as you hold the your Bible. You mean the book? I can't remember which
Yeah.
book.
She's holding the vampire one, and
Yeah.
she has the necklace of Lazacorn. She's seeing
Yeah.
if she's attuned, if she's newly attuned to either of them.
Sure. So the book you don't really get much from, but the necklace you're kind of looking in it, and you can still see like a faint glow in the gem in the center of the necklace, and you do feel like a connection with it. You're not exactly sure how, but it's like you feel like bonded to it somehow. You're not. It doesn't feel like traditional attunement. It feels more like a bonding of sorts. And as you're looking into the gem, you hear, it seems that you are wearing my gift well. And it is already starting to work for you now. Tell me, is there any way that I can help you, my youngest, newest disciple?
Not right now. Not right now. But thank you.
Are you sure? And as he says, "Are you sure?" you like see a picture in your mind of like Lazacorn standing before you, and as he like turns his body and motions his hand, you see Frey
For fuck's sake.
being dragged into the floor by strands of black and purple. Now tell me, are you sure there's nothing I can do to help?
What are you doing to her? What?
Nothing.
Why are you showing me her?
This is of her own violation. Volition, not
Can I-
violation.
Can I help her?
I can. Do you want me to?
Yes, I want you to.
Then it shall be done. And he like clicks his fingers, and the strands from the abyss like snap. And she's still hunched over, like, you know, arms and legs on the floor sort of thing. And she looks up at you and looks back at Lazacorn with disgust in her eyes. And she gets up to her feet. Lazacorn looks back and says, well, looks like you may have something to say to each other. I will get out your way. And Lozakor just like
Bruh.
dips into the into blackness, and Frey walks up to you, and well, let's hear what Frey has to say.
Lumen looks like a deer in the headlights right now. I just wanted to know if I was attuned. I didn't know this was all gonna happen.
God. So you feel this like very, how to say this? The aura that Frey emanates, it's powerful. Even though she looks very hurt, you can sense power off of her. And she just looks at you and says, "You should not have done that."
I'm just trying to help.
Back there you were scared and desperate and fell out of options, which is precisely why you shouldn't agree to his terms. Don't you realize it? The gods, especially those like him, they see weakness and use it.
But what if he hurts them instead of me?
You don't realize it, don't you? I know beings like him. He will bide his time, help you, help them, be very friendly, very hospitable, as a god probably should. And then he will ask you to do something. Something that you will feel obliged to. That will then end up in you having to hurt everyone that you care about. And then he will ask for it again. And again. And again. That's how him and others work.
I don't know how to get out of this. I fucked up. I don't know what to do.
You are in a difficult situation, that I will tell you. And I will say it up front. If you go along with what that girl thinks, thinking that you can outsmart a god of death, don't. I tried. Okay? All you can do now is just try and not to bend to him. If he offers you the power to protect everyone, refuse. If he offers you the power to stay alive forever, refuse. Do not bend to him. Do not bend to his words, to his whims, to him or any other god that offers you their service. Do you understand that? Look at me and look into my eyes and tell me that you understand. And as
She
you
does.
look, so you look and you see that her eyes aren't crimson red. They're golden. Just like one of Yvine's eyes.
I will. I swear to you. I won't get caught in this anymore.
Try and stay afloat. Try and not let him or that other one drag you down. Alright, I can sense that you have a good heart. I can sense it. Thanks to you know who. Alright. I do not want anyone to share my fate. And then she just snaps. Hadu.
Mm-hmm.
Snaps her fingers. And, Lumen, you're back.
Yep.
Bruh. Well, Lumen goes out to the wyverns after that.
Okay. You see everybody there already at the stables. 8 wyverns, 7 of which with riders. One of them has Ganrin on it. He's like, well, you lot survived then. Well done. Sorry I couldn't come with you. I wasn't allowed, but I've got you some transport to take us to where we next need to go, and I've booked this whole place for us. After what you've been through, you're probably gonna need some rest.
What do you mean not allowed?
Look, I can't go into details, but there's places I ain't allowed to go, you see? Deals with gods and all that.
Tell us about it. And she like hops onto Wyvern.
Yep. So as you get to the wyverns, each of the riders are there. They help you onto the wyverns, show you how to get on properly, and they say, "Right, well, there's handles just to the backs of the saddles there. If you hold on tight, for any of you that haven't ridden a wyvern before, this is probably gonna be an experience. Here we go then." And like as you grip onto the saddle handles, they start flapping their wings each in turn and take off into the skies, and you're riding on wyverns up high above the mountains in the clouds as they take you south towards Barderel, the next of the dwarven towns that you are going to. You don't actually go to Barderel itself, you're on the outskirts of it, where as you're approaching, you see like a small like resort of such, like somewhere where you would go for a holiday retreat or something like that. And the wyverns land one at a time. There's not room for all 8 of them to land at the same time. So one at a time they land, and you get off one at a time. And we'll take a quick break there.
How do you spell this place?
You spell it Bhardal. Barderal.
Bharda.
Hang on. Bhardal.
Awesome.
Barderol. Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool.
Barderol.
Yeah. Grab yourself drinks or whatever you may need to do. Back in a sec.
Did I drink that whole drink? Am I fat? Oh no, I'm not fat.
I did not expect him to throw this. Okay, thanks, Adu.
Sorry,
What's
did
he
you
done?
throw?
That Frey.
Ah.
So it should be dead for longer. Anyway, I'm still in queue.
Nice. I'm in game still. Just
My game crashed.
occasionally. I'm just tabbing occasionally to not be disconnected. Meanwhile, I'm also trying to write gods at the same time.
Checking Final Fantasy 14.
In the, from the
I almost
city.
hit 15. I almost hit 15. Whee! Oh! God damn it. Don't you just love to see empty chairs?
That's why it's empty.
So we have a spa episode. Yay.
We're having a spa episode?
Spa.
We're
Good.
doing something in a resort.
We have a
I
spa episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna have a death battle in a resort.
I feel like my character's going to be very out of place relaxing. Yours too, I think.
Something's still. I don't know. I don't trust him. There's gonna be shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, like we're gonna go into battle with some BS.
I'm trying to remember where on the map this city is. I can't remember if it's the crossroad one or not. If it is the crossroad, oh boy, I know where we're near.
You too.
So I can't escape shit on watch, even in dreams. Emma.
We got
Fucking hell.
It's canon in dreams.
literal dream duo, okay, for night watches. Okay?
Is that a Yingling, Kyle? Cheers.
It is. Wait, hang on. That was an empty one. There we are. A proper.
I splurged and went for the bottles this weekend at the grocery store.
It
Tastes much better in
it's
bottles.
Better. Does. I
Yeah.
just couldn't find any.
It does.
Yeah.
Adu, am I right in saying where we are, it's the crossroad town?
Let me just have a quick look.
Because I'd obviously know where it is.
Yeah, no, of course you would.
Yeah. As well as that again. Which one it was.
So, Barderall, from the west to the east, you have Mindback, Barderall, and then the capital, Demfaldahir.
Oh, okay. So it's between mine. It's like on the road.
Yeah, on the road between Mindback and Demfaldahir. Yes.
Okay, it's the
Where
other
is?
one I was
Wait, which
thinking
region is this in?
of. Thunderham.
Oh, is that the dwarven one?
Yes.
Where we've been for ages now. Yeah.
Mm.
No, but to be fair, we haven't spent much time with actual in a dwarven
Yeah.
area.
Indeed. Is everybody back or?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to write gods at the same time here.
Hold on, I gotta send you something.
Mm-hmm. I can actually do it on Discord now because Discord isn't streaming this screen. Yay!
Woo!
I can't log in while there's a queue for free trial. I'm set.
I mean, you just have to stay in queue and just let it refresh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it just closes down my game.
Then you just have to launch it again. It happens. Like I said, it saves your position in the queue for a few.
Yeah, if you log in within a minute or two, you're fine.
Because in 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Mam webku. Ty za mała, mamy. Coś we tmie.
Ahoy!
Hello!
Ahoy!
What's going on?
Hello.
Welcome to America!
It's wrong one. You're looking at the wrong screen.
Oh, fuck, I am this well. Fuck sakes, yeah. Hi! I'm the dumb looking over here when the camera's there. Woo!
He's waving at the other monitor. What are you doing?
Being an idiot.
Weekly, I'm losing
Well,
mom
at least you're
cameo.
not as bad as Yoshida.
Did you tell her that I love her?
She knows.
Did you tell her that I love her?
She knows all of you love her.
Awesome.
She just thinks everyone loves her. So
Good.
That's very true. We
She,
did.
yeah, she would be very correct.
She should.
Okay. So each of you get off from the Wyverns. New experience for some of you, I'm sure. Maybe not all of you, but yeah, flown in. And
Sorry, not just throw up.
Amy just scratches a Wyvern, like her Wyvern underneath the chin where she knows that they like it.
yeah, the Wyvern kind of like little sort of thing, and as it flies off, the rider kind of acknowledges that you know a little bit or two, and like gives you a little nod this well, and they take off and Ganrin says, right, well, I guess we better make our way inside then. Now, as I say, I've managed to procure enough gold to secure this place for the night for us. You needed a little bit of rest and respite, so I give you your relaxation paradise. It's the best I can do. See, I'm not a complete and total stain or whatever you might want to call me.
Opinions still pending.
Indeed. Well, come on in. And you'll sort of walk into this bath or springs resort called The Mists.
Fucking hell.
The mist.
Yep.
The hardest. Where the hell? What is it? Where the hardest? The mist. Yeah, we will. I'll go in. Let's go.
Basic etiquette. Oh, why is my old token? Wait, why
No
is
idea.
it the old token?
I don't know. I haven't
can't
put
actually
any
see a token.
tokens on. Yeah, I haven't put any tokens on.
No, I'm dragging my character sheets. Old snow.
No.
I have no idea. Like, I haven't done anything with your character. You just always put your own token on, so it's nothing to do with me.
I know. Why? Why are you weird?
I can't believe you've done this.
I know, right?
Let's see.
On beach episode, no less.
Each
episode.
This must
Okay.
be really cold.
Is this supposed to kind of seem like an Icelandic hot tub or a hot bath type of place?
It is
Do
indeed.
you know what I mean?
Yes,
It's like that type of style? Okay.
it is indeed.
Awesome.
Uh,
I'll let everybody go first.
cool. Why isn't my thing here? Where did I move it to? Over here? Yes, there it is. Okay, cool. Cool. So as you walk in to the resort, you see a redhead female dwarf behind a counter, and she says to you, "Oh well, hello there."
Hi.
Greetings.
Ah,
You're the...
Tired from the flight, Ishida?
No, just... Sorry, I meant to add a context. Not character. Yawn, sorry. I was yawning while
I
talking.
know it was a little trying to do something fucking up. Anyway,
it's because some gamers
Hi.
can keep it in game, even stuff that happens out of game. I quite like when that happens, actually. But you know,
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Nah. No,
know.
not too tired from the flight.
And yeah, as you all approach, like Ganrin walks in. He's like, "Ah, Lucy. I'll have the normal, please." Right you are then, Ganrin. Yeah, if you head out back there, and I'll get the masseuse on you right away. Thanks a lot. Rest of you, the evening's paid for, so do as you will. And he just carries on walking back. So, how many of you will there be?
how many of us is there?
Seven. Seven.
Seven.
Seven. Final answer.
7. Okay. And, let's see. So there is a tiefling, an elf, a dragonborn, another dragonborn, another elf, and another tiefling, and a dwarf. Oh, okay. Hang on, wait a minute. What's your name? Is there anybody by the name of Ivan? Ivan?
Evine. Hello. Yeah.
Evine. Hello. Yes. Yeah. I was told to to give you this this letter upon your arrival. Yeah, if you take that.
Do you know who sent it or who delivered it?
Oh,
Who gave it
no
to you?
idea. A really interesting character. Actually, she came by, said that you'd be stopping by, and then just walked away again.
Okay. Well, thank you. And
No.
I take the letter.
Okay, welcome. Yes. So rooms, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Single rooms, double rooms.
I lift my hand in the back. Single for me, please. Thank you.
I raise
Me.
Single.
Single.
Us two together. And the image stuck between her and Lumen. Like, yeah, us two.
Okay.
Lemon smiles and blushes at that.
Aw, aren't you cute? And will you be requiring refreshments?
That'd be lovely. What you
Excellent.
got?
Drinks, alcoholic or otherwise. We have
Do you sell champagne?
no,
Oh. How about white wine?
no.
Let me
do you
guess.
sell?
Ale?
What alcohols
Yes.
do you do?
We do ale and ale
Ale.
and a little bit more ale. And
Then I'll have an ale, if that's okay.
an ale. Excellent choice.
Kitty, don't forget you're in third hand. And just whisper to her like, don't forget you're in the Dwarven Kingdom.
Milk.
Milk. Strangely enough, we do have that. Yes.
It'd be a
Probably for
little weird if you
children.
didn't.
Do you have chocolate?
Chocolate. Let me have a look. No. We have food, some meats and some vegetables, and we have plenty of ale.
Figured. Yeah, so I'll have an ale. What about you, Lumen?
I'll have the same.
Okay.
2 ales. And to eat?
Not hungry at the moment.
Okay. Well, we
I'll
can
leave it up
just
to you. I'll probably eat later.
get you your foods later, no problem. That's no worries at all. Now, the resort has been booked off for you, so each of your rooms do have their own private baths. However, there is a large baths in the centre if you wish to group bathe and discuss things, maybe. I don't know. I'm told to expect some others this well, and we've booked out a private room also. Let me see. There is a... Well, Ganrin you already know, as do I. There is a... what's this? A... Sebs? And a... Alphas... Orison? Something like that. Anyway, yes, I'm told that there will be some discussions. Ganrin, ahead of time, said something along the lines of, you may have questions, so think of any questions that you may wish answered while all 3 of them are here. Again, I'm not entirely sure on exactly what's going on. This is just what I've been told ahead of time. Yes, so carry on then. And she just starts looking back at a ledger, flicking through some pages.
Maybe can you point us to where the rooms are?
Oh, sorry, I do apologise. Yes, down the hall, to the left, and you will find each of your rooms there. You probably want keys as well. Here you go. She hands out a key for each.
Thank you.
Oh, the 2 that are sharing, yours is all the way down at the end there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Got my room.
Immediately just beeline to her.
Beeline.
Yep. So Snow heads for his room. The others?
Same thing with me.
You guys wanna stay in our rooms or to then meet up later? What you wanna do? Like,
Well,
relax
meant to
for now.
relax.
Relax for now, and yeah, relax now, and then meet up and talk about what's going on with those two that are supposed to arrive.
I have no idea how to relax.
Yes, I'm sure people here will help you. And as I like point at some messers like just walking past.
Yep. So you walk down the hallway and turn left towards your room, and as you do, you hear Ganron. Oh, that's so good. No, lower. Yeah, yeah, that's the spot. Oh, rub so well.
Oh, Jesus. He's enjoying himself. Poor people taking care of him right now.
Oh, I don't envy them.
And yeah, so each of you get into your rooms. The
I
rooms
read the
are
letter.
nothing special. There's like a bed in the center, although it's really high quality mattress and cover. There's like a drinks table to one side, and a little table near like sort of some sliding glass doors. And outside of the sliding glass doors, you can see like a small bath, which is obviously heated. So yeah, Evine, you open the letter.
Do I recognize the handwriting?
You don't, because there's a card in it.
Ah. Okay, I'll look at the card.
So you take the card out and you see like two sort of lightning symbols on the card, and as you turn it to one side, it says, "See you in the capital, and tell your dwarven friend I'm sorry." And the card just evaporates into nothingness.
Oh, that's her. Even just starts like taking off her armor and stuff. Like completely used to the fact that the card just fucking disappeared in front of her.
Is Lumen in the room? Like, Lumen would have given her space to read it, but did she, like...
I'm guessing she would see that, yeah.
Oh. Do you know who that was from?
Yeah. Just one of my old friends. She... how to put it? She is great with cards. To a point where she can do stuff like that. And read people's futures and fortunes. Remind me to find Torgon later. Please.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I can help you, and then Lumen goes to start helping Evine take off her armor.
Thank you.
Cool. The others, what you doing?
I'm going to ritual cast alarm in my room.
Okay. You start ritual casting alarm.
Yep. Party members and yeah, only party members, you know, and normal shitty animals like cockroaches, rat, mice, birds, all that stuff. Don't trigger it.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else does? Okay.
It will do the mental ping within a mile.
A mental ping within a mile, yep, so not audible and only to yourself, that's fine.
Yep.
Cool. Anybody else?
I am actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to immediately get really excited because I'm hitting those hot baths.
Mm-hmm.
So Keely is stripping down, gearing up with the towel, putting her hair up, and she is shamelessly heading for the water. That's it. So.
Okay, in your own room or the big one in the center?
So, let me ask, what is the layout of this place, or like, how does it work? Is there like a balcony I can walk off into the water in, or is there like there's a communal pool as well? You said.
Yeah. So right in the center, there's like a large like communal baths. Mm-hmm. But each of your rooms have a small bath outside on a balcony this well, and the rooms are strategically placed where you wouldn't see into any of the other rooms, and they're out into nothingness, so nobody would be able to see you.
Okay, so at first I'm gonna hit the communal one first. Absolutely. So yeah. Keely's got a tail, if you guys didn't know. So. But she, she wraps up in a towel and then she's heading for the water in the communal one. What's the population like here? Is it like us, or is there other patrons?
No, there is literally just you, and so far you've seen the person that owns the place, Ganrin, and there's most likely some sort of masseuse or something with Ganrin.
So it is literally, the communal is private, basically,
yeah.
right now. So yeah, I'm going to the communal one. Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be it for me for now, unless if...
So when you say that you go unashamedly, you're naked going to the communal one?
I am naked, but like I have a towel around me, so when I hit the water, that's when I take it off. So I'm going like Asian style with this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. No worries. Everybody else then?
I'm also straight into the big one.
Straight into the communal. Yeah, no problem.
Also, no shame, just straight in there, butt naked.
Nice towel around the waist, or just naked? Just naked. Nice.
Yeah.
Justita thinks about going.
Anything underneath, like the water. So.
Okay, cool.
Yoshida thought about it, but after seeing Torgrim look to it completely ass naked, he's just gonna kind of take that weirdly and just head back to his room, kind of mentally scarred for life.
Not like you're afraid of a man's bits.
Look at his little booty.
I'm sorry. No, he's just gonna head back to his own room and just have a nice peaceful bath on the balcony.
Okay, so Yoshida gets embarrassed and goes back to the balcony. Everybody else.
Wait.
Shit, if it snows.
Hang on.
Yoshida just left?
Yeah, Yoshida went to the baths, saw you two both naked, looked at Torgrim.
Can I roll to see if I see him?
You don't need to, you saw him.
Oh, you saw me get embarrassed to walk away, the kind of
So
slightly
I'm gonna stop you I'm gonna try and
That's
stop
why I said
you
what I said.
verbally.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna verbally try to stop you, just be like, "Hey, Yoshida, you coming in? Where are you going?"
I'm just gonna head back to my room, you know.
Can I roll would it be an insight or perception to see if he's like ashamed / embarrassed / blushing? Can I roll anything on that?
Okay. You can?
Or
Okay. Are you trying to hide the fact that you're blushing or you're ashamed or whatever, Yoshida?
He would try and act normal, but it wouldn't be too. It would be kind of obvious, but not too obvious.
So, you are or not then?
Slightly.
Should I roll for this, or do you just want to tell me I know? It's up to you.
I think you could probably decipher pretty easily, but down inside, he's kind of scarred for the fact he's just seen Torgrim walk butt naked into the showers, and is also slightly kind of embarrassed and ashamed of himself, I guess.
I kind of even though she's under the water, she just kind of swims up and you can see her shoulders and stuff like that. But she kind of rests her arms on the rocks and she looks at him and she's like, "Are you embarrassed?"
You can see Yoshida start to kind of fluster up, and he's like, "No, what do you mean? I'm not embarrassed."
Insight check.
He's getting very embarrassed right now.
Okay, Yoshida performance versus Keely's insight. Yep.
Probably don't need it. Can I help you with your insight?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so advantage on insight then.
Oh, well, that helps. So, the first one was a 9, now it's a 15 plus...
Oh, you beat me then,
6.
Oh, 6, Jesus Christ.
So 15 plus 6 is a 21, right? 15,
Yeah,
15,
14. 14.
So I just kind of narrow my eyes a bit and have this cunning smile. I'm like, "Do you have a crush on Torgrim?"
Oh my
What? At this point, it's kind of just straight up like, what? No, of course not. Jesus
So
Christ.
then I like get really excited as he's like flustering. I kind of interrupt him. I'll be like, oh, does he have a third leg? Are you a Cheetah, listen, you cannot judge yourself by your size, okay? It is not the size that matters. Because look at Morgan, he's like half the size you are. So, and she's just making it worse.
I'm well endowed.
You have a
Roll
fist
for
like
it. Roll for it.
Oh.
It's literally like a baby's
Oh,
arm,
God.
probably.
Oh god.
No.
I
I don't
don't know if
know.
I'd love
I
to hate this.
don't have a crush. I don't have a crush on Torgrin.
You know what? I just kind of like push off from the rocks a little bit, and I just kind of like curl my finger, like, come on, there's nothing to be ashamed about. And then I just kind of like sink under the water, and it's like a fish without a noise. I don't know if you want me to roll for this, but it's like a fish. She seems so so inept with the water. Like, she is incredible in the water. It's like so languid and fluid, but it's like she doesn't even make the water ripple or anything. But when she goes under,
Give me a dex check.
absolutely. That is a 15. Dex is +2, 17.
17. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you get under the water and you swim, yeah?
Yeah. So, and I just kind of pop up over somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But she does invite you into the water.
At this point, kind of trying to think how you'd feel at this point. Sorry, thinking.
Alright. Take your time. You don't have to take it. She's just inviting you to have some fun, like, because we're not in the face of danger, so we think, just she's trying to invite you to relax a bit.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So is he going to do it or not?
He
Yeah.
will go.
Flip a coin.
He will decide to go in, but sit in a corner and kind of like sit there, kind of still flustered, but trying to like sort of settle down a bit and just relax.
Oh, you're making this easy, buddy.
Oh,
he-
for crying.
So he
No.
comes. Okay. So, all right. I'm willing to put the pause button if you want to go to someone else for now, but I want to come back to this.
Okay. So Lumin and Davine, what are you doing?
One's the
Lumen?
armor. Man, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, you go first. You go first.
Once the armor's off, just kind of like moves her shoulders and she winces a bit because they're hurting her. And she's like, I don't know about you, but I could go for a swim or just relax in a bath.
Yeah, I would like that as well. Can I just check something really quickly? Can I check Can I just check your journal really quickly? Just
About
really.
the thing that she needed it for before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here you go.
She just wants to make sure the names are still written down.
Yeah, she's giving her the journal. Even though
Okay.
she has no fucking clue what's happening. And as she gives it, she goes to like prep to go to where everyone is. She doesn't know that's where everyone is, but she wants to go there.
Okay,
So-
cool. Yeah, so Lumin, you get the journal and you turn to your page wherever that was in the back, I'm guessing, so it's kept separate from everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And you look at the writing, roll a perception check for me.
That is a 26.
26.
Wow.
You can
18 plus
make
8.
out the writing. Yes, you are fully aware of what those names are.
Wow. 26. Nice.
Okay, well that makes her feel good. So she puts it away. And then I imagine she puts it away and then sees Evine undressing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Oh,
She'll go to the common, like the bigger bath there. Forgot the name of it, the proper name. Like she'll go there like Keely, so just wrapped up in a towel. Enjoy.
Lumen is full red. Wait, I'm coming with, and then she does the same thing.
Expected you to, really.
Okay, so yeah, you both strip down, put towels around yourselves, and head to the communal bath.
Mm-hmm.
And you get there to see Yoshida contemplating something, Torgrin in the bath,
Contemplating life.
and Keely is nowhere to be seen.
Is the water good?
Yoshida
Eddie.
just no response from Yoshida. Absolutely nothing.
Yoshida, you okay there?
And as you ask if Yoshida's okay, this is when Keely pops back out of the water and says whatever it is she said to Yoshida.
Ooh, I have an idea. She kind of does like a shark, like an alligator move, where she kind of like slowly like brings her head up above water, and like like she's not making any noise, but you can see her horns and like her eyes, and she's just staring at him.
I somehow knew you'd be here.
Yeah, she kind of like pops her head up over the water a little more, and she smiles, and she's, "Come on in, it's really warm. This is really nice." Especially after freezing our tits off for the past, I swear to God, it felt like 3 years.
It felt longer, even.
God.
She goes in, no shame. Goes there.
Cool. And Lumen?
Lumen is just absolutely everything about her is red. But slowly but surely she does get there. And then everyone in there, she would have taken her arm wraps off, so you could see that she has burn scars all over her forearms. For anyone in the main bath, everyone would be able to see that.
So Cal, what was you doing during this time?
Yeah, Cal. Yeah, Cal. What are you doing, Cal?
Yeah, Cal. Come hang out.
Come hang out.
So he's
Really
gonna.
have 3 naked chicks in the bath right now.
He'll take off his
Scarf.
winter clothes and he'll start disrobing, prepare to wrap a towel. But before he leaves, he's gonna reach into that pocket of his cloak again and just take a look at that charm.
Mm-hmm.
Just like really look at it, because before he didn't really have a chance because he went in and ate. Now he's really taking a chance to investigate it, see what he can find, what he knows about it, anything.
Okay, yeah, cool. So you have a look at this charm, and it looks exactly the same as it did in the dream. Everything about it exactly. It's a metallic charm of a fox head. Roll an Arcana check for me.
I'm not good at these.
You can do it.
Okay, 15 plus 1, 16.
Yeah, so you, although not gifted in the arcane, you can tell that it harbours some sort of elemental spirit within it, where you figure, as according to the dream, if you drop it on fire, this little elemental, after a certain amount of time, will spawn near the fireplace. And its sole purpose is to gather firewood and make sure that fire doesn't go out until you want it to.
So it also, is it like it says, it's always emanating a slight heat?
It always emanates slight heat and a little bit of light, yes.
Gonna clench his hand around it really tightly just to feel the warmth from it.
Mm-hmm.
Before also making his way to the communal bath.
Yep, cool. And you get to the communal baths. Wouldn't you know it, just as Lumen is about to get in the bath, so you do also see burn marks on her forearms.
Gonna give give a pause at that, but he'll just no shame, take off the towel that he had wrapped around his waist and get into the bath. Although probably on like the opposite end from where Lumen is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Looking forward to kind of sinking down into it.
No problem. And lastly, but not leastly, Snow, after you finish casting your alarm.
I want to try and attune to that vampire longsword.
You still have it.
Yeah.
I thought you said you threw it out.
Oh no, that was like jokes. No, there's no way I'm throwing that thing out.
Okay. You take the vampiric longsword in your hand and you start thinking on it and contemplating on it. Let's see.
What?
Roll, because you're actively trying to attune to it. Yeah. Roll a Constitution check for me. Save, sorry, for me.
Nat 1.
Oh.
Okay.
We're losing him, boys.
Big yikers.
You feel a draining effect from the longsword itself, and you immediately go into unconsciousness.
Nice.
Yeah, you are unconscious.
As in HP gone unconscious?
As in HP is now at 0 unconsciousness, yes.
Okay. It's still in my hands, hopefully. Eat my blood, sword.
Potentially. So everyone back in the baths then?
Fucking hell. No.
Hey, you guys stay there. You guys aren't allowed.
We know.
I fart in a tub.
Everybody sees bubbles from Torgren's direction.
No,
I will.
Torgren. Come on.
No, this had jets.
Depends what kind of jets you want.
Unless you want jets that stink.
Yeah, I swim away from Torgren.
Like you don't do it.
Nope.
I'm just gonna kind of float around.
Now that there's people around Torgren, come on.
Here.
I'll look around and see everyone and go, hey, has anyone seen Snow?
Probably in his own
Not
bath.
senior
He's
boyfriend.
probably
sorry.
having, there's private baths in all the rooms.
Yeah.
Does anybody know which
Maybe
room
his-
Snow might be in?
No,
Not a clue.
sorry.
Nope.
I know my own room.
To kind of keep the towel and just kind of wrap around him again and try and head to Snow's room.
No, she's Keely's like, no. I think he wants time to himself. So I try to grab the towel from him as he's trying to climb out.
Keely, my lifesaver.
Really?
I'm gonna try and snatch that towel off him.
He's gonna try and grip as hard as he can and keep the towel around him. He does not
Okay.
want to be exposed.
Give the man some space.
What kind
Relax with us.
of what kind of role for this contest?
Yeah, strength.
14 plus 1.
Yoshida?
15.
That's equal, so you stay in the bath.
Equal.
Again?
Sequel. Where are you going?
I'm going to check on Snow.
I'm sure
Let-
he's fine.
Let the man have some space. Come on.
And then I try to pull him in the bath and I try to splash him. Just try to get some fun going.
Lumen just looks up at Evine and whispers, "Trouble in paradise."
Trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
So yeah, I basically as I go to splash him, I do a create water, and I just make a bigger wave than it's supposed to be, and tries to
Oh, no.
overtake him.
Okay.
I'll kind of get hit by this massive wave you're creating. I'll go, Keely, what the hell?
Oh, come on, Yoshida. Let's have a little fun. We have been doing nothing but worry this past couple of however long. Ugh. Have some fun. And I splash my hands down in the water.
You see Yoshida kind of blush slightly and goes, but I just want to check up on him.
He's fine. He'll come when he
He's
wants.
fine.
You know what? Alright, let's pull out all the stops. Keely fully stands up in the bath.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's
Lumina's taken aback
Okay.
and quickly averts her eyes.
She
Oh my
is
God.
extremely confident in her skin. And she's like, honestly,
This
it
is
looks
gonna be
like
good.
you could have a little fun.
Nope.
Can I get a repeat on that? What?
I mean, she is completely naked standing in front of you, so it's just like, so she's just like, do you really need to worry right now? We're fine. Have some fun. And she gets a little too close. She just starts like sinking down and getting a little too close to him. Like kind of, I wouldn't say crawling up on him, but
Uh-oh.
He
Can
is
someone stop her here?
getting too flustered and he's just like,
Hey, give him some
maybe
space.
later.
Really? Come on.
fine.
He's about to pass out. Look at him.
Ads, how big is the pool?
It's quite big. Like, normally there'd be 20, 30 people in here.
Never mind. Can't play the game. Like creating a whirlpool.
So
You know,
yeah,
like playing some game here.
No, I just feel like I just roll my eyes and I'm just like, whatever. So I go and I push off and I sink under and I am mermaiding my way around.
Yoshida takes a deep sigh, just a very deep sigh.
Have you guys ever played tag in water?
Like, what's it called? Is it the one where you're blind?
Huh?
No, you just try to run in water. Try running in water now. Normally.
I feel like you have the advantage here.
Poor.
Fair. But still, I'm sure you'll keep up with us. Come on, let's try it, guys.
Okay.
Try and play some games. And Suresh, Evin is trying
Alright.
to get people to play tag in water.
I mean, sure.
How
Like-
the hell does this work?
So how do we play?
You just, it's like a normal tag, but try running in water. It's way harder than normally. Come on, Kiri, try running now, full speed. Come on.
Okay. And then she tries to run full speed and be like, so who's it though?
Let's say me, and I try and
Okay.
catch her. And it should
Alright.
be like, you're sliding, you can't really walk properly.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
So, both of you roll. Let's go with dexterity.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, 16
Yes.
plus 2, 18.
11.
Okay,
No,
so
my-
Keely is making her way away from you.
Yep.
And
I need
yeah,
also like feedback from other players. Come on.
I guess I'd sink to the bottom of the pool. Trying to run.
I'm out there trying to chase Kiri. Come on, or anyone that's
I-
closest to me.
I dip under and
Fucking
then
5.
I dip under and I wild shape into an octopus.
Come on, that's cheating.
Yes!
That's cheating.
I
Come on,
dip
Kiri.
under and I dart away as an octopus.
Yeah, you need-
okay,
With the
Keely
five.
is now an octopus.
Oh god, now we're stuck with an octopus?
yeah. With the 5, Amy would have like sunk under the water as she slips and she surfaces like, come on, Kiri, that's cheating. I guess others haven't seen that she's now a fucking octopus.
Have I ever even seen an octopus before?
I'm kind of
I wouldn't have thought so, no.
No.
I absolutely would have, but
What the
Mm.
hell is that?
Lumen gets out of the pool. What the fuck is that?
I think.
Well, I
that's
mean,
an
it's
octopus.
Keely, but
That's Keely. Who else? Come on.
What is it?
That's an octopus.
I don't know what that is.
You guys don't know what an octopus
well,
is.
it's that.
I've lived in a mountain
It's
my
that.
whole life.
I've
Again,
seen
fair
one.
point.
I don't. The water, the ocean was never in my thing.
No, that's a bearded dragon.
No, that's Cal in a hot
That's Cal in
tub.
a pool.
Yeah.
That's Cal in a hot tub.
Cal just chilling.
And yeah, so just as all these games are going on, the female dwarf from earlier, the redhead one, comes in and she says, I bought you some drinks. Here you are. Just like puts down some tankards of ale by the side there.
A tentacle like reaches out of the water as she sets it down and just takes
Don't
the
question
tankard.
it. Yasmin's like, don't question it. That's one of us.
She's taken aback a little bit, like
No.
just looks at it as, whatever you're into, I guess. Well, yes, I'm told to tell you that the other two guests have arrived and they'll be seeking the pleasure of your company in the next hour. So they said if you do have any questions, to make them ready. Yeah, and walks off.
A drink now.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, so what do we want to ask? Keely, can you please change back into a human? This is weird.
Lumen
She,
slowly gets back in the hot tub. Slowly.
She tries, but she kind of like seems to clamber up onto a rock, and like she tries to do the thing that octopuses do where they mimic shapes. So she tries to mimic Keely's shape, but she's not an octopus yet, or she's not out of octopus form yet.
Oh, fine. I go up and slap one of the tentacles.
It's
Ooh.
a 10. I just rolled a 10, so it's even. Yeah, she does. She just happens to wild shape, but she like makes a splash as she like forms back into. She splashes down into the water, and she like stands up and she does the glorious hair flip back. You know.
I'd ask
Okay.
you not to do that again.
She
That
flips.
is some sort of creepy abomination.
You never saw one of these before.
Some people eat it.
Yeah, some people eat them.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Yep.
Where do you find them?
The ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Never been there.
It's gorgeous. It's like every night you're living in a painting. It's so pretty. It's like mirrored. Sometimes it's really still and calm. It's like you're living in a mirror world, and then other times it's raging and it's terrifying, and there's things you can't see, but it's really delicious food. I'll make you something sometime if we ever, get our hands on it.
I would stick to the mountain.
I don't much care for the ocean. Ugh.
That boat trip, did not do me good.
Anyways, we should So what do we want to ask them? What do we know? What do we want to ask them?
Whilst you're thinking about
Pull
what
it
you want to
together.
ask them really quickly, Snow, can you give me a death saving roll, please?
No problem.
That's why I was trying to go.
It's fine. It's fine.
Nobody would know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
am
we don't
very
know.
worried.
No one would know. Look, if I die, it's all right. Okay. I did
That's
this to
nothing.
myself at the end of the day. You don't have to worry about me. Okay. This will
Yeah, but
technically,
Yoshida is madly in love with you, and you don't.
bruh.
16.
Fine.
Okay,
he is.
cool.
fine.
He isn't letting
I
his
swear.
boyfriend die. No.
16, cool.
It's fine.
Snow, you have inspiration. Remember, you have inspiration.
Oh,
Please don't die. Please don't die.
He is not dying if I have inspiration on me. I'm using that inspiration point.
He has inspiration
Or
too.
I have inspiration.
You're gonna use it on yourself anyway.
Yeah. Can I use that to make it a fail?
No.
Make it a fail, I swear to God.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
Oh, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, but you know, you can if you want. I'm not gonna stop you. Cool. So yes, the rest of you carry on.
Yeah, so Evine's just like, yeah, let's put together what we want to ask, what we want to know.
Do we know where this thing is?
No, you just have a way how to see it through illusions. But,
I feel like we need to be near it. So we could ask them if they know where.
maybe how they defeated it. Have they told us how they defeated it in the past? And this is me as a player asking, because I don't remember.
You know that they have defeated them in the past, but you don't know how.
No. Yeah. So how they defeated them before? What else?
Also, maybe about the other two. There's 5 of them, and we've met 3. Just something to ask.
Mm-hmm. Monitors, what else?
That's 3. My
Maybe-
brain's not working.
It's probably the warm water here. Maybe why can't they, like, why couldn't Gathering go to where we were? I want to know more about that.
Do we know what the other one does?
Don't think so.
Been asking me he does.
Alright. Might as well get ready then. This is gonna be horrible. And Ivan climbs out of the hot tub, goes for the towel, and goes to the room to put some clothes on.
Okay. And the rest?
I think I pretty much. I'm just gonna relax because I mean we got the whole night to, to chill, right?
We have an hour to meet them.
They're coming to the top then.
Are they?
No.
No, they're not.
We're meeting them somewhere.
Yeah.
Then
They said that they had a meeting room secured.
All right, then I'll spend another half hour just kind of chilling at this point, just kind of relaxing, and then I'll get out and get ready.
I'll be going to find Snow just to let him know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where his room is, so I'll kind of ask around. Like, does anybody know Snow's room? And I'll go tell him about this.
I haven't got a clue.
They'll just have to check all the doors, however long that may take.
I will go and do that, Mr. Hardu. Do I need to give a throw for intelligence to try and find it?
No, not if you're literally gonna walk, like, knock on each and every single door.
No, I guess, yeah, probably.
So yeah, you like go down the corridor. You turn left where, like, you know where everyone was at least this part, and you start knocking on every door, and you get no answer from any of the doors. Snow, if you give me a death saving roll, please.
Yes, sir.
Knowing that everyone's at their rooms, he'll now start opening doors just to double check if he's like asleep or something.
Snow, you you can't open the doors without a key anyway, so yeah. So each and every single door is locked.
Ooh. I'll kind of go to the party and be like, hey, well, I don't know what's going on with Snow, but his door's locked. Well, all the doors are locked that we went into, and he isn't responding to any of them.
Maybe
So-
he's out somewhere else.
But I didn't see him go anywhere else, though.
Well, neither did I. So maybe he did. I mean, we were here the entire time. There's a pub. Is there like a drinking, like a pub?
Yeah, there's
Or like
a drinking area and restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
There's a restaurant. Maybe he went to go get something to eat.
Okay.
Go check there.
Yeah, sure. And he'll go and check the restaurant/pub, whatever.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you start walking and heading towards the eating area, and the dwarven character comes to you and she says, "Oh, you alright there?"
Yeah, I'm just looking for my friend, the Dragonborn.
Oh, the one that's in the baths.
Oh, no, the other one. His name is Snow. Not sure if you know.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen him around. Have you checked his room?
His room's locked and I can't get in.
But is it your room as well?
Yeah, but I think he has the key.
What? Oh, he's lying.
But you wouldn't be able to get into a room that's not yours. You see, they're all locked from the outside. You have to unlock them before you can get in.
Oh, I see. My bad. Well, I need to tell him some important information, but I can't really find him anywhere.
Oh, I see. Well, perhaps he's just sleeping. Anyway, there's nobody in the restaurants or anything. I haven't seen anyone down there.
Okay, thank you.
But
And he'll
you're welcome.
He'll head back to the baths.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, we'll say like, oh, he isn't in the restaurant area. He definitely must be in his room, I guess.
Well, he'll wake up when he wakes up.
I don't know.
If he
I'm
sleeps
getting
in the
ready at
meeting,
this
you'll
point.
Catch him up.
Yeah, I'm getting ready at this point.
Okay. So yeah, everyone goes. Well, Keely and Torgrin anyway go back to their rooms.
I'll also go head back to the room and get ready.
Likewise.
Who are we meeting?
Ganrin.
Oh,
Seb and
Seb
the
and
other guy.
Alphys.
An
Alphys.
Alphys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get dressed, but not in my typical clothes that I normally travel in. I'll probably get dressed in something much more relaxed. And it looked like I took some time to get ready, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have you ever like seen somebody in a t-shirt and you're like, why do you look so expensive? That's what I'm trying to go for.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna send what Irene is wearing because I'm horrible at describing clothes. Here we go, guys.
Okay.
Cool.
You trying to give Lumen a heart attack? God damn.
She looks
He looking
different
like
there.
a snake.
She was
Left-
them.
Best
Mm-hmm. More ears.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So is everybody getting changed? Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
regular clothing.
Yeah, I
Yep,
guess.
typical
I'm-
gi back
I'm
on.
not-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at this point he'd kind of, he'd just get ready, then wait outside Snow's room, kind of just hover over the door.
Alright. So everybody gets ready, and the full hour has passed, and Yoshida, you're still outside. Wow, any of the rooms, you don't really know which one's his.
Yeah. How many death saves would I have made in that hour? I haven't
Yeah.
succeeded or failed yet.
So,
Roll.
yeah, let's make another death save roll. I think you've got one to succeed, right?
That's a fail.
Oh,
No,
fuck's
for
sakes.
fuck's sakes, no.
Hey,
Free of
hey,
inspiration.
It's fine.
Make another 3.
3?
Fail.
Yeah, fail.
I'm
Save.
doing my inspiration. I failed.
Oh,
Okay, so everybody, as you get changed and everything, and you leave your rooms, you see Yoshida just looking, I don't know, a little bit worried or whatever,
Very,
just pacing up and
very
down
worried.
the
Very
hallway outside different
Very-
rooms.
Ah,
Hubris
give it a
has
best.
gotten the better of me.
Well, let's try. If you're so worried, let's try the master. Like, me and Lumen are here. You guys, where's your rooms?
You know,
Point.
he's
point where your
standing
room
right
is.
out. He's just
Yeah,
gonna stand
here,
outside of his
there.
own door.
Fine.
There. Okay, cool. It's here. I tried to open. Hadu.
It's locked.
I kicked the door open.
Roll strength.
Oh god, here we go again.
Evine,
So what
wait.
time did I die?
Yeah, what time did I die?
Yeah, what time did I die? Did I die in
18,
like
Hadu.
30 minutes?
You just kick the door straight down, and yeah, you do see Snow unconscious on the floor,
Oh,
clutching a long sword emanating some sort of black aura.
I
Yoshido. Oh,
yeet the
Yoshido.
sword away from him. Like, just, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'll push
Um,
past everyone and just
any
kind of
good with
grab
medicine?
Snow. We'll go,
Anyone
Snow.
good with medicine?
I am.
Aye.
I
Okay,
am.
you two, you three, Yoshida, you come with me, and I just pull him away. Let them work. Come on. And I also pull the sword away, Hadu.
He's trying to like, he's kind of like fighting against you, trying to get to Snow.
They need a space where to work. Come on.
But I'm worried about him.
That's
The nurse,
That's nice,
the nurse
but you
coming
let-
out right now.
Then
Shove past him and just try and like tend to him.
They need a space where to work. Come on, you're just being in the way. Come on.
I'm gonna try to help Torgren.
He's like, he's just too he's still trying to fight past you, trying to get to Snow.
Oh, hold it
He's
back.
really worried.
I am. I'm holding him back, Hadu.
Okay, both of you roll strength or strength at advantage, and Snow, Yoshida, even you roll strength as well.
If you don't want him to die, let us work.
Dirty 20.
Alright,
Yoshida,
yeah.
I swear to God.
She holds me back straight well.
Yeah, so
At that
Evine,
point-
you're
I hold
holding
him with-
back Yoshida
I
at
hold him with
ease.
one hand, and the other I have the sword. Because I pulled that away from him too.
I'm kind of just at this point just started like tussling against you more, but this time just kind of you can just see tears start to come down a little bit. He's just not okay at this point, very worried, and just stops fighting against you entirely.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have a whole person.
Okay. So yeah, whoever's doing the medicine check, do it.
24. I rolled an 18 plus 6.
Lumen.
I guess all three of them.
Boys
That is
dead.
a 19.
And Torgrim, was you doing it this well? I can't remember.
Yeah. I thought one person was doing it. Yeah. That's shit. There's a better.
Okay, cool. So you kind of gather round Snow and each start working on him, and eventually between all of you, you manage to get him up to resuscitate, get him back up to 1 hit point. Lumin and Keely, can you both give me Arcana checks?
Oh.
Until it was 12.
22.
18.
Torgrim, you can this well. Actually, you was there. Sorry.
Okay. I can't. 5.
Okay. So
Proficient in that.
the magics emanating from this blade is something in the necrotic skills. It's like a necrotic sort of magic.
Are you gonna touch
No,
it?
you idiot. I'm not touching it.
I'm not touching it.
Wait, is Evine still holding it?
I said I'm holding it, Hadu.
I run over and
I
I,
know.
smack it out of her hand.
Oh,
Stop!
come on.
Get that out!
I'm
What the-
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you said you kicked it away. I didn't hear you pick it up. I'm sorry. But yeah, like
Okay.
Stop it! No, bad.
I'm a dog now, fucking hell.
So you get the sword knocked out of your hand, Avine.
She's still holding me in the other one.
Yes.
Hello. I'm crying now. I'm like really worried.
Okay.
I just ask like, hey, is he okay?
He's alive.
And just instantly, just a great big sigh, like, oh, thank God. You could see it's like body. It's Evine, as you're holding him, his body has just kind of sort of limp, kind of like
Right.
he's kind of like less tense than he was before, a lot less tense.
how heavy is that sword?
Do you go to grab it? Yeah.
No. I'm just curious to know how heavy it is, so I could be asking in or out of character.
Cool. So, Aveen, when you was grabbing the sword, you do know that the sword actually feels lighter than it should. A lot lighter than it should.
If you ask in character, I will say, like, it was strangely light. A sword shouldn't be this light.
So, okay.
Would I have any idea, given my background?
Which part of your background are you referring to?
Smith.
Okay.
Is it a
You
long
can
sword or
try
great sword?
and identify it if you like.
Let me-
Normal identification, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Give me a roll.
Unless I have advantage, nothing.
You can have advantage
Right.
because of your background and everything.
That's a lot better. What am I adding to that?
Arcana? History? Something like that.
What's your investigation?
Investigation is someone here. +2, so that's 19.
Cool. You know that the blade is made of mithril. You know that it's got some sort of markings down the blade. The markings you've seen in the vampiric dungeon in where you first met Lozakor before. Similar sort of markings to that. And yeah, you know that the blade itself can... It's essentially a life rip blade. It will draw life from its target and give it to the person holding, basically.
Okay. Well, it's mithril. That will explain why it's so light. It's got those markings we saw from the first time we saw that bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Anything
some
else?
sort of life-ripping properties.
That could explain what happened to Snow, maybe? Anyways, is he on the floor or where is he laying?
He's... Yeah, you can get... sit up at least, Snow. You're not on the floor, but you can... Yeah.
Oh, he's
How would I ma-
conscious. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought he's
I'm-
unconscious.
No,
I thought
one
it was
hit
a
point back.
con-
One hit point.
Okay, never mind then.
Do I feel... What do I feel about that
You
sword now?
feel like you are completely and totally zapped of energy. You feel heavy. And you're feeling quite unwell.
How about that sword? How's it looking?
Is that to me
Like,
or somebody else?
To you, like,
Okay.
can I...
You can try and grab it again if you want.
I would
Who tries?
definitely
I'm gonna
try.
stop him.
No.
I am stopping.
No.
Nope.
There's a
Everybody,
wall.
just nope.
There's a wall.
Okay, so you go to make a beeline for the sword, but everybody else kind of suggests that you don't.
No, Snow, what the...
Just
kind
let
of
me
go-
touch it.
Kind of just
No.
as Snow's kind of like, cause he's sat up in a way. Yoshida kind of just gets out of Evein's arm and just gives him a big hug
Oh, my
while
God.
he's
Wait.
down there.
What do you want? Just let me touch it.
No, you can't touch it. Not again. Never again.
Yes, I can.
And he just like holding you back at this point. Like, no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you won't. I'm not letting you.
Maybe we should get the sword out of here for now.
Yeah, I'm grabbing it.
Give.
No.
No,
Why?
I...
because it's dangerous.
Because it nearly killed you.
It only
Mhm.
came
Did it?
out
Had to
he
burst
saved
open.
you.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's
No.
not. I'm not letting you.
It's.
You're staying
it's-
here with me.
And as you're discussing this,
No.
the dwarf comes back and finds you all again. It's like, your guests are waiting in the waiting room. Just down the hall this way, if you'll follow me.
I love how she's ignoring the kicked in door.
Completely ignoring it.
Yeah. What shall we do with the sword, guys?
Keep it away from him.
I'm keeping an eye on you, and he looks at Snow.
Fuck it. Erin takes it and goes and carries it to her room and leaves it there.
Okay.
I'm ready to roll that con check. How do?
Yeah, I know. Do you know what? Fuck it. Give me that con save then.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me just roll with my save it. Watch me just drop dead now.
Remember, you have inspiration.
And don't worry. That is 21.
Okay. Yeah, you can feel the dark pulsating energies, but you're able to withstand them.
Not today, asshole. And then she puts it in her room safely and locks the room so that Snow can't get to it.
Okay.
I'll just hand it over.
No.
No, you're not allowed it. Nuh-uh.
Look at yourself. And then Lumen will
Snow.
cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on Snow to try to make him feel himself again.
Dodge.
Okay.
Can I dodge this cure wounds?
Oh my god.
I don't think you get the option to refuse it, do you?
As long as I can
I can
grab
walk
him.
away.
Roll a standard attack then, if he doesn't want it, if he's trying to not take it.
If he doesn't want it,
Standard melee.
then Lumen's not gonna give it.
Yeah. Gonna
What
wait.
the fuck's up with you, Snow?
Okay.
Nothing.
I'm just trying to help. You look at yourself. Just let me help.
No. It's fine. Actually, there is a way to help me. Let me touch that sword.
You
Lumen-
sound like a
Lumen
fucking
walks
addict.
away.
Come on, we're going. And I just, if he had ears, do you have like normal human ears? I know you're like very human-looking dragonborn.
Yeah. I have
Yeah, I'm just
normal-
I'm gonna grab you by the ear and just drag you with me. Like, come on.
I'm gonna
No,
be like kind of.
I'm not grabbing that fucking sword.
I'm gonna be like right behind you, kind of just like don't pull him too hard. He's not
What
okay.
were you fucking thinking?
I want it.
What were you fucking thinking, Snow?
What do you mean?
What were you fucking thinking, trying to do things with that sword, you idiot?
What do you mean, idiot?
At the very least, you
You
shouldn't have
almost
been alone.
fucking died!
Hey.
I had
Is
to
it
kick
all-
the door in.
If anything, you have harmed the natural order of how things are supposed to go. If anything, you guys blasphemed against nature itself. Plus,
I'm so close to actually going for that sword and stabbing you with it.
I will allow you to hit me.
Since when do you want to die?
No, don't want to die, but I definitely want to touch that thing.
Why?
You're not allowed. I'm not letting you.
Shh.
No.
Why do you want to touch that sword after it almost killed you?
That's what she said.
Fuck off.
You just don't understand. It's powerful. It'll allow me to further explore. And it's an ancient relic that we found in that tomb.
You sound like an addict.
He's an archaeologist.
Unfortunately, nothing has interested me more than that sword at this moment. You know how many times we've been down those fucking labyrinths of Luzakor, or whatever the fuck his name is?
Twice, yeah.
Every time we go down there, shit happens. And that sword is the closest thing to more power I can get. So just let me touch it.
You sound like you're on a withdrawal. Come on.
Snow.
And I
You
just
can't
drag him.
I
You
kind of
can't
look
explore more if it kills you, Snow.
I look at Snow and go, Snow, look, I know you like archaeology and ancient relics and stuff, but this thing killed you. I'm not letting that happen again. You hear
it killed me. It killed me. I'm still alive.
Yeah, only because I was there
never
to help
died.
you. On the
I'm
I'm
reason
so
for
close to
day.
knocking you out myself.
I was just thinking that.
At the end of the day,
We have an
someone will
audience
grab
to
that
do it right
sword.
now. I'm sorry. I think we have other things to worry about. And I leave.
We're discussing it as we're walking. Like I don't know.
Come
Like
on.
we're
Yeah.
going. We're walking. We're not staying in one spot.
Pushing him along.
Well,
that was
listen
being
to
dragged.
me.
Dragging him. Yeah.
Listen, someone will eventually grab that sword again. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be you anytime soon, mister.
Then who's it gonna be next?
I don't
At
know.
least I'm willing to take the risk now instead
Snow,
of having to do
shut
it
the
in the
fuck
heat
up.
of the moment.
We have people to talk with now. We'll discuss this later. Okay?
Okay. And then you'll overwatch me as I try and take down that sword again.
You're so lucky I rolled high. She just walks.
Okay.
I cast light and then thaumaturgy on her.
What?
What?
Thaumaturgy?
I cast, yeah, thaumaturgy. I'm making her hair yellow.
Bruh.
Okay. Evine, you now have yellow hair.
And you
Just
don't
looks like-
notice.
Would I notice?
You yourself probably wouldn't know, but everybody else does.
I kind of whispered to Snow like, Snow, what are you doing?
Lumen, your girlfriend is now a blonde.
Surprise,
Oh, no.
surprise, she's still into it.
Like,
She will point it out though.
As soon as
You're-
you do, I stop it.
Yeah.
And then
How
I'll
old
do
are
it
you again? How old are you again?
16.
What's that in dragon years?
It's about 18, 20.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I would have guessed like 6.
I think at 6, I'm basically like a teenager or some
Human
shit.
years.
Yeah, weird.
Okay. So you eventually get into the meeting room where you see the three familiar faces of Sebs, Ganrin, and Alphas. And they're sat around a table. You go to take a seat, and I'm going to take a quick break.
Aw,
No, you absolute
What the
fucking
hell?
moron!
you should have just let me
No!
die. Should've just
I'm
let
not
me
gonna
die.
let you die,
Let
no!
me heal you,
Bro.
damn it!
You know
I
how
should have
much...
put. I should have put
helping
more
you.
contingencies. I should have put a "Do not disturb. I'm sleeping. Fuck off" sign.
If that would have,
Are
if
you,
you
like,
put
trying
that
to
sign
change
anyway,
characters or
Yoshida would
what?
still be.
Oh no, no. I just wanted to face the consequences of my actions like a normal, person. But
You
There
know
were
Yoshida's gonna still be
consequences.
just
You were
bashing
rolling
down
for
that door.
death. We found you. We saved you. The end.
bro.
Bruh.
No, for crying out loud, you know Yoshida's coming in there and making sure you're okay.
Fuck. Should have ran away.
You can't run away from me now, bitch.
That is stalkery.
Yes.
Very suckery.
Try me.
It's fine.
Try.
But I want that sword.
Mozambique, yeah.
I have a plan for that sword. Good luck.
Oh mother! I want the sword.
I need a spell to banish it to another plane. That's what I need.
Don't worry, I got
I think
something.
Keely knows what she's doing. It's funny you say that.
What? in secret?
Keely, get me the sword.
Yeah. I don't know
They say
about that,
chivalry
honey.
is dead.
That sword is in Evine's room, locked behind door and hidden. You're not finding that shit.
I don't know, man.
And you're not getting into that room.
Unfortunate.
Yoshida has slight different intentions, but if it goes bad, then he is not having any of it.
What?
Bruh?
But that you still have the sword, so he can't do anything about it.
Ah,
Hmm.
let me quickly delete that item off my thingy.
That sword is safely in my room. In our room.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god, it's our room! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's
there's
our
an
room!
evil demon sword in my room.
But it's my girlfriend!
The feminine urge to have a demon sword in your room.
Surprise,
What is that
surprise.
headset, Kate? I just happened to notice it. What is that?
It's just a headset, but if you plug in the USB, it glows.
It's
I don't
amazing.
need the USB.
So I thought I'd be a little fun and flirty tonight and plug it on in.
You need to plug. You need to plug. You need to plug in a whole USB for it.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying. That's why I don't
Aw,
usually do it.
That's why I have a Corsair wireless one, because I don't have to use the plug. I just use an USB stick. Plug it into the
I
PC
do
and it
wish I
works.
had a wireless headset. It would be
I do as well.
Oh, they're so much more nicer. You can walk around the house and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Remember to mute yourself when you're going to your business, though.
Oh yeah,
You'll
don't
be
worry, I
like
did.
AJ.
Already have.
To be quite honest with you, I feel like Lumen and Keely can probably attune to that shit, no problem.
Me? I don't know. I'm a
Yeah.
druid though.
Oh, you might not want to, but it is a loser core.
It's a good thing Lumen would rather die than do that.
Then just touch the
She got-
sword and you'll die.
After she got her
It's only because
Oh,
Snow's an
betrayed.
archaeologist. Jesus.
I want it.
Is it?
Not
No.
even that, dude. We need it. We need the power.
Snow, I know you're an archaeologist, but no.
That sounds like villain talk.
Very villain.
I'm going to assume that we're here, yes?
yes.
Okay, cool. So, you get into the room where 3 of the Fates 5 are sat around a table. On the middle of the table, you see like this coffer, just kind of in the center of it. And they say, or Ganrin says, well, take a seat then. We've given you some time to ask some questions, so, yeah. Get on with it. Anything that you might need to know.
Wait, so it's the 3 of them and a coffer on the chest, or what?
Yeah, there's 3 of them, and in the center of the table, there's a coffer.
What's a
We haven't met with the 3rd guy, right?
We've met all 3 of
We've
you.
met
Yeah.
with him? We met? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Alright.
the
Yeah,
elf from
tired.
the tavern back in.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I'm tired.
back.
Well, first I want to know, how come you can come and help us, Gunrun?
Couldn't help you what with that latest
that,
place
yeah.
you had to go?
Yes.
Well, you see, we cannot intervene with anything that can lead to the Gem of Elders. So, if it's an object that can help you find it, if it's the gem itself or one of the shards, or anything that can directly involve somebody obtaining it, we're not allowed to help.
But didn't you say that you have to protect it? So then you would have to go to these places and stop the people.
We can protect it, yes. The best way to protect it is to safeguard the knowledge of its existence, or to try and stop people along the way to it.
Okay. And he just looks at the others like, any of you have questions?
I'm pretty sure I'll come
Oh.
up with some questions far later after this happens. So.
Where are the other 2 of the Fates 5?
Well, we've got Ito, who is currently in the Outlands, somewhere around Moonlight Bay, I would imagine.
Yeah.
As for the 5th, no idea. He's around somewhere. Last I was told, he was held up somewhere in the marshes.
Do you know his name?
Sorry? His
name.
name?
The-
Yeah, I do.
What is his name?
Her name?
That's embarrassing. Fuck.
Little bit embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's extremely.
Just tell the fucking name.
Her name's Sophia.
Okay.
Huh.
And she was last seen in the marshes.
Yep. That's
What marshes?
the marshes way down south, past the Outlands.
Does it have a name?
It does.
its name?
I've genuinely forgotten the name of the place.
It's fine.
It's not Morton, is it? I have the map open.
It is, yes.
It's within Norton.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not.
I seem to remember that most of that place is like marshland.
Yep. Morton itself is where she was last known. Yes.
Right.
Anything else?
Is there a reason the two of them aren't here with you guys? Is there a reason it's all split up?
Sophia is a fucking long way away, basically. As for Ito, he's, well, otherwise engaged, shall we say. But you'll meet him soon.
Doesn't sound ominous at all. Okay, so we're fighting against this race. How did you defeat them last time?
Well, that's quite the story. Last time it was a big battle. A very, very big battle. With all kinds of mages and magicians involved. All kinds of peoples from all over the place and different classes, and the war the which like you had probably never seen before and hopefully never will again. One of the mages there was able to, I suppose rip is the best word for it, but rip these creatures' souls from their body and place them within the gem. The Gem of Elders is literally the manifestations or holding place of this race's souls.
Okay.
So, quite rightly, you may be thinking to yourself at these point, these people want their souls back, and you'd be right to think that.
Okay, so they were too strong, so we took away their souls, which they made them weaker, but immortal. Am I understanding that correctly?
It's a little bit of a longer story than that, but the essential side is there, yes. Essentially, people too strong, take souls away, entrap them, and they're no longer as strong anymore.
Okay.
Which is why, if you get the gem back, we can make them mortal again, and if they're mortal, you can kill them. The problem is, we couldn't last time, so, good luck with that.
You said that the last time it was a huge battle with like all these mages. How come like no one really knows about this then? What,
Wow.
Isn't it a big historical event that happened?
Records were conveniently lost. Spells were placed. Spells that can render memories undone, shall we say. All falls down to one mage in particular, which people may or may not know his name, but his name was the Solace.
And he wanted everyone to not remember this.
Yes.
Was there a reason?
Well, if this race is undone, and there's a way to bring them back, what better way to make sure that that's never done than to hide it from existence?
I guess that is true.
So how come they're back now, all of a sudden?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't fully know that myself. Alpha, kind of leans in and whispers something to Ganron. He's, yeah, I suppose you're right. What?
What are you two whispering about?
Nah, private information, don't worry about it.
We're talking about the potential end of the world and you two are having a private conversation.
Well, it's one of those times where the information will be revealed to you when you need it.
Evin looks very annoyed, but doesn't say anything.
Torgrim is equally as annoyed.
Do you know why they came when you guys fought them?
Well, some say they were here first.
Oh.
Who's some? Who says that?
Scholars, people that do know about this whole thing in the beginning.
How many people know about this?
Not that many. Couple of thousand.
Do they research it? Like, has anyone...
Oh, yes. Yep.
It's been hundreds of years. Has anyone gotten any closer to any answers, or are they all just...
Oh, yeah,
theories?
Answers have been found. It's just we're not privy to that information. Listen, you're asking these sorts of questions to fighters, people that accept orders, go on the front lines, and do what needs to be done. We're not really told the ins and outs.
Do you know where we could go to find these ins and outs?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Probably the Mages Guild up in Thwaite.
Any others?
If you can get into the historical knowledges at High Run.
Lumen does not like that answer either.
Yeah.
Anything local?
Maybe at the capital, Dunfaldaher, they may have some records. If you can talk to the right person. Who that right person is, what you're asking me for.
I have connections.
Well, I suggest you use them. Because this is all things that have been locked behind so many shut doors that if you can get any information at all, you're a better person than I am.
It's something to think on.
Alright. Well, to this coffer then. And he goes round to it. He says, right, Evine, this is from your family's keepsake. And he opens the coffer and you see some armor in there.
Oh no, you didn't, Hadu. Oh, it's finally repaired.
It's been repaired good as new and enchanted this well.
Oh. Do you know what kind of enchantment?
Yep. It's some sort of protective quality.
Yeah.
It does
She's-
need
I'm rolling
attunement.
Arcana, Hadu.
Huh?
I'm rolling Arcana to find out while he's talking. 19.
Okay.
15 plus 4.
I haven't got the full details of it yet, but that is essentially what it does.
Nice. Got ya. Coolio. Alright. And how are they? Did you see them when you were grabbing this?
They seem well.
Okay.
Didn't really stop to
That's
talk much, just, if you're going that way, give me daughter this. Alright, I said.
Okay. I guess I just didn't reach them. Thank you.
Welcome. As for the normal stats, it's the same as full plate.
Hey, boys. Finally, I won't be dying first in combat.
No more squishy.
I still have higher AC.
Right,
Shut up.
as for the rest of you, the Mage's Guard has given me 1,000 gold pieces to your disposal. And he puts like a coin purse on the center of the table.
Yay.
1,000 gold, distribute it as you will. I don't know if you've got one of these already, and he puts a bag in the center of the table this well.
Ah. One of those.
Ah, yeah. One of these. Nice. It'll be much easier to carry things.
I don't
And
know what bag that is.
it's a banner holding.
I've heard of those, I know what that does.
Excellent. As for the rest of you, the Mages Guild has given me the authority to accept one request within reason. And he like grabs this sort of circle and just puts it on the table. And you can see that when he places it on the table, it makes some sort of hole in the center of the table. Now, within reason, the Mages Guild will send one object of your choosing. So each of you speak and remember that the Mages Guild are watching. So, what item would you like that to be? Or would you prefer to think on it and come back tomorrow?
I want to think on it.
I've understood.
Are they just so they're just at like any item?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Oh, whoa.
Yep.
Is that
Within
only one
reason.
Any one item
Within
per
reason.
person within reason. And the pre-knowledge was the prerequisite was remember that they are watching.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask if I can come back tomorrow about it personally.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. This is an out of character question, Hadu.
Mm-hmm.
Do you allow Fizzban's new magic items?
It depends on what it is. Like some homebrew stuff, some of the latest stuff, some like it depends entirely on what it is that you're after.
Okay. 'Cause I literally just want... I don't know, actually.
Maybe we should wait a few guys, think on what we need, and then decide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
so.
Alright, well, if that's what you want to do, I'll leave you back to your rest. We'll convene back here tomorrow and then I'll tell you where you're going.
Alright.
Right, I'm gonna get back to Rub So Well then. See you later.
gonna grab the coffer and go.
Yep. No worries. Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
Are those other two just sitting there in the entire time and just staring at us? Like,
Yeah, they have just been sitting and staring, letting Ganrin do all the talking.
bruh.
They seem used to letting Ganrin do a lot of talking.
Alrighty. Buddy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be flipping through this book.
Okay.
Like the items in the player's handbook. And probably then, because I want to research what I can get
Mm-hmm.
Within reason.
within reason. So
Something appropriate for a 6th level character.
I don't know if I can ask after this.
That's from your
seem like I
family, though,
can't.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my family then. Yeah.
Cool. If there's no further questions, that's where we'll end tonight's game.
And I just had to do the thing I wanted to do with the thing
Yeah.
as we get to the room.
Yeah, okay, yeah, go for it. So you get back to your
Yeah.
room, yes.
Guessing Lumen's with me.
Yeah, probably.
I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna try something because we can't let Snow get the sword again. And I set the coffer down,
Mm-hmm.
and first, do I feel a presence around? I do.
You do.
So, Gray, could you appear for a second, please? I need your help.
What are you doing?
Hold on.
Do we need her?
Okay.
Do we need
So
her
you
now?
you do see a little tear.
We have this sword here that I don't think any of us should have right now. Could you safekeep it?
You hear nothing, just a tear in the.
I'm guessing. Fuck's sake. Do I feel her contempt or anything?
You don't feel any
Or
emotion either
anything.
way.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, if I drop dead, please revive me. And she grabs the sword and goes to the tear.
Yeah.
Let me roll the con save then.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. I love having +6.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
You,
shit.
you bring the sword to the tear.
+6 save. Yep. And I put the sword there.
And as you do, the void, shrinks back and nothingness.
Well, now he can't touch it and die.
Huh.
I said
That's
something
interesting.
character. I'm not there.
Very interesting.
You can
Okay.
just throw stuff in there?
No, I have to ask her first. She's trying to be more cooperative.
Mm,
You wouldn't
I
try.
see. She's we had a conversation.
No?
Yeah. Before we went on the Wyverns, I saw her. She was hurting, and so I did what I could to help her. We had a little talking. So I had a little talking too.
You see, it's strange lately with her. I'm trying to get information out of her, but she won't say anything for whatever reason. I don't know why, but
Like-
after what Morrigan told us, and trying to make some sense of it, and Frey isn't saying anything.
What would it? Do you think it had to do with Lozakor and everything happening there? It looked like he hurt her pretty bad.
I don't know, honestly. Like I said, she doesn't tell me anything. I don't know who she is, what she is.
The hand back now.
Anyways,
I see.
she starts like pulling the armor out of the coffer. And it's like how does that full plate?
Mm-hmm.
But it's from dark metal, and there's like ornate symbols and not ornate symbol. It's a little bit ornate, and with the symbol of her order, which is like a sword and a star, or where the hilt should be. And yeah, she just prepares it there for when we have to go. I'm gonna send you guys a picture of what it is. The symbol on it.
I wonder what this symbol could be.
Mm-hmm. You do really wonder, huh?
What do that be?
Wow, I've never seen that symbol
I've
before.
never seen that before.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I've never
That
seen
is-
that in my
mhm.
life.
Yeah, shut up. And that's the armor.
God damn.
Never seen that.
Shut the fuck up,
Alrighty. I
And
would like
that's
to
all of
sneak
it
out.
what David wanted to do.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
Sneak out.
But
Okay.
No.
God damn it,
I-
Snow!
Hey, what do you mean? I cast Pass Without a Trace on myself, and I will go
I will
outside.
try to make sure that Snow does not leave my sight.
no.
Oh.
Dedicate you.
You
I'll
are
be.
new.
I'll also be stealthy about it. So I'll roll stealth, whatever this is, plus 10.
Let him
Oh,
play his character.
Okay.
it would be an 18. I think you got it, Hadi.
18.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I just want to leave the premises.
Okay. Does anybody want to try and see this?
Nope.
No.
I'm not there.
Nope.
No.
It's all you, boo boo.
Hey yo.
Cool. You sneak out.
Yay. I'm gonna go sleep in the woods. Are there woods?
Not around here there isn't. There's the wilds, but it's very cold out
Cold.
Very wild.
and very wild.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay. You sneak out and go and camp out in the wilds.
Yeah. Light up a bonfire and everything. I have Hoot on watch, because he's the boy, and set up an alarm if something enters.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You do these things. Anybody else want to do anything?
Lumen will look before bed. She wants to see if she can read the names again. That is like consistently on her mind.
Roll a perception check.
That is a 17.
You can indeed read the names.
Okay. Can she try to write them again? See what happens. She'll try to write them
Yeah,
again.
you try to write them again, but each and every time you try to write, like no ink comes from the quill, or lead from the pencil, or whatever it is that you're trying to write with. Yeah, when you try to write or draw anything else, you can do it just fine.
Want to tell me what's happening?
I need to write. Quite fitting. I need to write down these 3 names. I have to remember these 3 names. I can't. It's just something I can't forget.
What are those
I'm just
names?
worried I'm gonna. She's nervous to say it. She tries to point to what she's written down.
What do I see when I look at what she's written down in my
Scribbles,
journal?
you cannot read them.
Try and say them out loud, okay?
It's Sophocles, Claris, and Ignis Sano. They were my family, and I was young, but I can't forget their names. I've written them down.
Okay. And can I try to write them down? How do? Yep.
You can, yeah. So,
Yep.
you grab the quill or the pencil or whatever, and you write these names down. And Evine, you're writing them fine. You can see the names in your journal or whatever, but to you, Lumen, there's no writing there. It's just blank.
See, it was happening to me too. The ink doesn't work when I was trying to write it. I don't.
Well, for me, it's working perfectly. I can see the names here, clear as day.
What do you mean?
I'm
You
writing
can-
them down here. I can see them in my handwriting.
I can't see them. I can see mine, but it won't let me write it again. But you can see it.
Yes. I can see them, and I can remember them. Right? Okay,
Yes.
There's something.
You can see
Yes,
them
I
and
can.
you can remember them, yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Alright,
That,
probably
that worked.
was the core doing something. Okay. Try each day. Maybe it'll change, maybe it'll won't. But I promise that I will keep them written here and I will remember them. Alright?
Do you promise?
I promise. Alright?
Okay.
And she hugs Lumen.
Oh,
Come on.
gives her a hug. Gives her a little hug.
It'll be fine. Okay? We'll figure this out and we will remember them. Alright?
I can't forget. Sophocles was my dad, Claris was my mom, and Ignis was my brother. If I forget, you have to remember.
I will. So that you know, guys, out of character, this is like the first time I'm properly taking notes here.
Remember.
Shut up, don't make me cry here. Okay. And what's the time in game, Hadu?
The time in game is 6 p.m.
Clearly.
The first of the sun.
Third, wasn't it?
Third of the sun, sorry.
Second. Or something
Fucking hell,
like
you're
that.
making me forget now.
Second of the sun.
There we go.
Second of the
Second
sun.
of the
It
Yeah.
wasn't the first, I knew that.
I'm taking a short rest if I didn't make that clear. How do it's a short rest only.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, Evin's just gonna like write in a journal, go about, clean the armor, whatever, until she has to go and sleep.
Okay. And we're done for everything else? Anybody else want to do something?
Chill.
Yeah. I don't know if anything will come of this, but go ahead first. Snap.
Yeah, I was just gonna chill, like clean up a bit, have a prayer, and then when it's time, go to sleep.
Okay. Cal?
Yeah. If they're still like, if I don't think Cal went back to his room, but in like that meeting area, he's gonna go up to Seb's.
He just
I don't know
looks
how to
back
say
at you
this.
with a kind of blank expression.
Will you be staying here any longer?
Probably until tomorrow.
Can he? Okay, this is like a question. Can Cal infer that he has like a similar fighting style?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's been, he's seen him fight way back in Dunford. and
Yeah,
stuff.
it does look similar. Yes.
Excellent.
The difference is Seb's looks more aggressive. Like if Cal was fighting, like everything Seb's was doing was trying to kill. Like every single blow was a kill shot.
Interesting. I think he remembers that a bit too well. He's like grabbing at like his back, even if it was just a shadow. If you don't mind, to whatever extent you wish it to be, I know how you fight, and I think I want to fight that way too, a little bit. I want to learn. I've learned what I could from my previous master, but I need to be stronger. I need to do more to protect these people.
My particular style of fighting is what some would say quite a bit more dark to what it looked like you practice. Would you still like to learn these techniques?
I'd at least like you to impart wisdom, whatever wisdom you have. But if it's to protect these people, the people I care about, I think I would be willing.
Okay. Then, in the morrow, as soon as you are awake, come and see me and we'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He'll offer a slight bow of respect, and then just return to his quarters.
Yep, Seb's returns it. In the same tradition as you, like he copies your bow.
Yeah, that was it.
Cool. Anything else for anything else?
After the short rest, I would go back to my room, drink my potion of water, breathing, and sleep in the bath.
Sleep in the bath. Okay. Okay, you drink your potion of water breathing and sleep in the bath.
Yes.
Cool. And then that's where we'll end tonight's game.
Nice. Thank you for the session.
Now
Great
that
session.
we're out of game,
Welcome.
Thank you.
I do have a question that we're out of game now. You said it's like any item, obviously. Like, is there a limit to, like, okay, for instance, I know there's like Oath Bow or the Wand of Fireballs. Of course, those are like they're pretty rare and everything. But like, is there a limit? Like, we can do common, uncommon, rare, up to what? Like, is it like those kind of items we can take as well, or?
The information that you were given is that the Mages Guild is watching.
Okay,
Oh boy.
it's magic items.
Assuming.
This is what I'm getting.
Yeah, is that?
That's what
I'm so
gathering.
confused by this. Is we're
Yeah.
getting magic items or just and it just
Like,
I
I
just
just
would-
robe, obviously.
It's
but-
open to your interpretation.
I got
But-
my armor back with an upgrade, guys. Some shit is about to happen.
And we got one
Please.
item of whatever we want.
Well, not whatever, but I mean, I'm sure we couldn't get like a wondrous item, but we could get up to. I mean, I could probably get like a trinket for all I care, and they don't do anything, but or like a potion of some sort. But it depends. Like even at those, for instance, potions of strength or something, they come in different varieties. You have like a hill giant and a storm giant, and then you go all the way up to a certain type of giant, which is like storm giant is the
Storm.
highest, I think. Yeah. But
Legendary.
like hill is like the uncommon. It just kind of goes in levels. Is there how high a level it can go? Or
It's open to interpretation. Some would say that this is part of the game.
gotcha.
Hmm.
My problem is like there's so many items,
Yep.
and
There
I know,
is.
and I
Mhm.
know we're gonna have to get a magic weapon if you're a melee or any
Mhm.
type, because resistances are
Yeah.
gonna come into play now.
At the
And-
very
Okay.
least, can make my weapon magical.
Question, like, so we're level 6. Like, if I got a spell scroll of something a higher level than me, could I still cast it, or?
No.
Yes, you
No.
just need to beat a DC. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that being a thing.
I will double check that. That probably is accurate. Yeah.
No, it's
okay.
normally if you don't know it, you have to make a check to try and do it.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like you said, I'm probably getting a weapon.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd do.
Or armor. Maybe armor.
Mm.
Or
I
like a
have
robe
I
or
have
something.
armor.
The problem with me is, do I want to be greedy or not?
Well,
That's
it's
the
you.
thing. The problem.
Get another
is-
vampiric sword.
No, I asked
I swear.
I asked for Fizzbands because they have dragon weapons. That's why.
I don't know that far up, so. I think
It's-
the latest I have is Volos or Mordekainen's, like whatever's later. That's as far as I have physically.
Yeah. Fizzbands is the new book, but
One of those two is my most recent event. Ooh, I didn't have to roll too much today.
Hmm.
Most of these rolls were because of snow,
Why? What happened?
but you nearly died.
Mhm.
It's fine. It's
Idiot.
fine.
It's
It's fine. Look, it's fine. I've never had a character die, and I was hoping on my luck that I will never die, and I didn't die.
You're
So for now-
welcome, times
mad.
Yeah.
3.
You're welcome.
I don't know, man.
Times 4. I kicked in the
Oh.
fucking door.
You're gonna have to pay for that. Pay for it. Also, what did they
Oh,
say?
Put it on the
simultaneous
good
sip,
box,
hello.
What?
What?
Literally,
What?
Hads and Kyle just sipped drinks at the exact same time. I found it very cool.
I had simultaneous sim.
Mhm.
Also, Hadu,
Simultaneous sip.
the way I heard it was that Aveen gets the armor, and then he said the rest of you
Good. I
get
don't
the
know.
1,000 gold, or
I think
is
the rest
that?
of it gets the 1,000. Honestly, that's even if it's like for everyone, she would refuse because of the armor. She's like, "Cool, I already got this." So-
Isn't that isn't that like 100 platinum pieces?
No.
No, it's 1,000 gold pieces.
There's
1,000
1,000
Oh,
gold
that's
pieces,
so
yeah.
annoying. 1,155 golden pieces.
How do you accept Griffin's treasure pack or whatever it is called?
Griffin
Saddleback.
Saddleback, absolutely, I do. Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking because he has it. He's on Patreon there, so if we can use it.
What is it?
Griffin Saddleback.
He has read it.
Look it up.
It's great, honestly. That little
Hot
charm.
diggity damn.
There is a lot of very nice items in there.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I do need to give that a look through.
Oh, I don't have.
Yeah. I follow this
Oh.
guy.
I need to go digging and see what I can get.
You can find something cool.
Everyone now goes to the subreddit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, do I want to get something that's useful in combat, or do I want goggles of night vision?
See,
So
this is what I
never have to deal with that again.
One
let's
item of choice. I could get a really nice.
I would
Oh,
recommend the tattoo then.
It's within something within
Yeah,
reason.
yeah, I was thinking about a
Yeah,
tattoo.
Tattoos are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
giving Evine another tattoo. It's the magical.
It's the Shadowfell one.
You
that
are
gives you
killing
animation.
Lumen out here.
I'm trying.
It's like everything.
We could wish for like our own shadow demon.
Huh?
No.
Twin.
Nobody wants a shadow demon.
They're all of Frey's siblings.
Dude.
They're all tieflings.
Who's saying Frey's a
And
tiefling?
tabaxis. Well, because Frey
Hmm.
looks very similar to you.
She looks identical to me except made out of shadow.
Yeah, so identical tiefling.
Literally, the first thing I saw on the subreddit was something so fucking OP.
The sword?
No.
No?
I saw the sword, but the next one over, the Bracelet of the Shattered
Shattered
Ages.
Yeah.
You just get a natural +4 AC. I do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh yeah.
And I'm still winning the AC race between me and the other tank player.
I have.
I'm at
20
18 right now. Oof.
I'm at 19.
Yeah.
I have more AC than you. Oh.
What's your AC?
20.
I could improve my AC. I could make it
course.
20.
Of course. I think you can make it 21 just because of what's it called? Shield of Faith.
Yeah, if I can make it 20 by putting the thing on my armor, or 22 with Shield of Faith.
Ay, ay. Let's see.
Tanky.
Very
Thank you.
much so. Actually,
I really don't know what I'm